going. Give it a second to update. Is this gonna upload? Okay, so that's going. Okay. Is this going yet? Come on. I want you to be. 150 seconds ago. Okay. Alright.
I have a work story to tell.
Oh boy, starting off strong. You tell that while I figure out what the hell we were doing.
So,
Okay.
I barely went to work at all this week.
Okay.
Like, probably like the only full day I've gone to work was Friday.
Mhm.
And the reason I haven't gone was because I was just like inundated with studying because I had 3 exams that week for like 3 different classes.
Okay.
And so like I finally go to work on Friday, and but like it wasn't a full day. I still had like a 3-hour lab to do for my geology class.
Mhm.
So like I go, and I come back to work, and my coworker Joe tells me, man, your best friend over there, your best friend Greg, he's like, when is Razor coming back? When's Razor coming back? And then I come back to work and I see there's like a bunch of boxes that need to, and a bunch of packages that need to be worked on, and I see Greg on his ass watching YouTube.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, oh, of course. And also, that's why he was asking when I was coming back, so yeah, I could do his work for him.
Yeah. Is my lighting okay, or should I turn on my lights? Is it like bright enough?
It's okay.
Okay. I'm just wondering if I like put my lights out, then like if it would be too bright. I seriously need to get like
Blackout curtains?
Not necessarily blackout curtains. I mean, maybe blackout curtains, but at least curtains to like cover, because the blinds on my freaking window do not do enough when it's like super sunny outside, because it'll be like 8 a.m. when I'm going to record like normal YouTube videos, and it'll be freaking super freaking bright, and so like the one side of my face like towards the window will be like hella bright, but then like the other side of my face will be like not super dark but like kind of dark, like an uneven contrast. And then also like when I play games, like the lighting of the game like reflects off my face, but then like when I go to turn on my lights, like it just super just like whites out my face. So like I'm thinking to get freaking curtains to like cover my freaking window, because it's hella annoying.
You know the lighting, the light that reflects on your face from the game.
Yeah.
Actually helps a lot with editing your videos.
Really?
Yeah, it's because you know, like you sent me 2 separate files, the webcam footage and the gameplay footage.
Yeah.
And I need to sync up like those 2 files. And there's sometimes where like it's really hard, where like it's kind of like hard to like find like a good point to sync them up. But most of the time it's really easy, cause when you start the episode, you're on your desktop, which is bright orange, and then when you click on to the game, like it completely the light on your face changes, and I use that point to sync up the gameplay with your webcam.
Interesting. Okay, so...
A little behind the scenes right there.
Yeah, for real. Okay, so we were in the middle of talking to Diana, so I'm gonna start with her.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, I know exactly what you're remembering, dude. Your wonderful freaking... Don't you dare mention it again, or we're ending stream right now. I will kill you.
I have a question.
Keep it to yourself. Huh?
Wait, what? Wait, what are you saying?
About the freaking last time when we were talking to Diana, and she was having an existential crisis, and then you were just laughing at your own stupid joke. Like I said, keep it to yourself, or we're ending stream right now.
About my itchy bungalow.
Shut up! I will literally. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Okay.
You're gonna get us banned.
Okay. I was about to say, what would you do? Like, I mean, actually, don't you find it awkward when like someone texts you and all they say is hi?
Yeah.
Yeah, like all they say is hi, and you're like, hi. What do you want?
Dude, I don't even reply. I just delete the texts.
Really?
Yeah, boy, why the hell am I gonna reply to some random stranger? Like, unless...
No, not a stranger, but like someone you know,
Oh.
like acquaintance, yeah.
Well, I've never had that happen before.
Oh.
Have
Had
you?
that? Yep.
Really?
Sometimes I score like I'll make friends with people who are like real shy
Yeah.
or don't have any friends and don't want to talk to me. And then when they text me, all they say is hi.
Oh, well, then you can't really fault them for that. They've got
I know.
social anxiety.
Yeah, but it's kind of awkward. I'm like, what do I say?
Yeah. I mean, if someone did that to me and I knew they like had like hell anxiety, because like I'm sure if I was like friends or an acquaintance with someone, I would find out pretty quickly that like, oh, they have like massive social anxiety. So if they texted me hi, I'd probably be like, what's up? Like I'd prompt them, be like, hey, what's going on with you? Okay, but anyway. That shit, just hi. And hi to you too.
I have to say something, but it means that I had to feel it fully. And I gotta tell ya, it sucks something awful.
Okay.
I was on the
Imagine the
bottom
next
of
time we
the
talk
ocean
to
for a
her.
little while, and the water was filling my lungs, and the salt was burning me and leaking out of my eyes with it all.
Okay.
Okay.
She's probably
Like-
because remember her whole thing is like her like brain is basically like all the shit we wrote in our diary. So this is probably like a nightmare we had that we wrote down.
I was about to say, imagine the next time we talk to her, she's completely mute.
Oh my
And that
god.
was from the and that's from the time like we forgot to like write in our diary for like a couple months.
Yeah, it's just like blank pages.
Cause everybody does that when they have a journal diary. They write in it every day for like a short period of time,
And then they just forget about it for years.
Yeah.
They open it up like years later and they're like, oh shit, my diary, and they go back to like the first pages and be like, man, I was a messed up kid, what the hell?
Yeah, that happened to me like a couple weeks ago. Like I found like an old notebook of mine. I flipped it, I read a little bit, and I was like, man, I was a freaking loser back then.
Yeah, just a loser. Alright.
I'm sorry.
Well, considering she blamed us for her messed up mental state of mind, I mean, both of these options are okay, but I feel like having an even apology is good, so I'm just gonna say I'm sorry too.
Imagine there was a third option where you just were like, apology accepted.
Be like, okay, and?
I think all the fireworks just went off at once. Don't let the wizard see you. What are you sorry for?
I don't know, the shit you blamed me for? I didn't call, I didn't write. That's... I get the joke, but... I'm gonna say I took you for granted.
Yes. Yes, that's it. That's all.
That's all she needed, apparently.
I would give anything right now for a torrent of words. Of my own best words.
So how do we solve this? Do you want me to just, like, rip out the pages of my diary and throw them away? Would that be considered, like wiping your memory? Like, frickin' Men in Black style?
They're all yours. And I can't give you back your words. That's regifting. Awful to throw your thoughts back at you. The thought of it is making me feel sick. But if I threw up, even that would be yours. Cocoa and lime from that beach in San Diego.
Okay. That was a bad night. For me, though, not for you. I have an idea about how to give you your own words. Ooh.
Okay, tell me.
Do I have an idea?
You
Apparently
told me
I
a
do.
lot. So, another idea, another thought. I think I can hold it if I've held all the others.
Hey, Monkey Monkey! You thought I
Oh,
wouldn't
shit.
return? Fool! Fools, all of you! Hey, what's up? Honestly,
I was a fool.
honestly, frickin', we should be the ones who, you should be the one thinking of, like, us not returning, but then again, well, because we streamed last week and no one showed up, but that was because, you know, we frickin' went 2 weeks MIA, because, like, last week we streamed, and then the week before that, well, okay, so, last week we streamed, week before that we didn't, the week before that we didn't, and the week before that we did stream, and that's when we were like, oh, we're not gonna be here, like, next week, because Horatio's got family in town. But then the week after that, I forgot to mention that we would be gone for 2 weeks, because the week after Horatio's family visited, I had shit going on Saturday. And so I was like, shit, so we're just gonna like not stream, and I didn't like let anyone know ahead of time. And then last week, I was like, yeah, I forgot to mention that we were gone on Saturday, oh well. I didn't understand a word you said, shrug. Yeah, be like, so the week before, and then the week before, and then all you need to know is that we went 2 weeks without streaming, and I forgot to mention that we'd be gone the second week. So last week when we streamed, no one showed up, which is understandable because, you know, we were inconsistent. But then at the end of that stream, I was like, if anyone's seeing this, we're streaming next week, and if we don't, then the week after that we'll be gone. I tried to like preemptively let people know that, hey, if we don't show up for whatever reason, don't freak out if we're MIA for 2 whole weeks without any say-so.
Also, we will not be streaming next week because I have to surrender myself to Clark County prison.
No one's gonna believe that joke the second time, man. But yeah, we actually are not going to be streaming next week because I'll be out of town doing stuff. He's gonna get cooked by Iran. Hey! I'm gonna get, cause friggin' what's going on right now? Yeah, Colorado might get blown up. Who knows?
I actually know some people who are from Iran.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, but we actually, yeah, we won't be here next week because Colorado's gonna get blown up. No, but
I'm pretty sure there are like nuclear silos in Colorado. So
I'm
yeah,
sure there are. I'll just next week we will be streaming. I'll just be streaming from a freaking bunker. Can you imagine? But yeah, no, and I'll mention it again at the end of stream just in case. But yeah, we won't be streaming next week because I'll be out of town. Anyway, we're talking to Diana, who we completely forgot about because this whole time we were like, oh yeah, we're completely done with the upstairs, and then we completely forgot about Diana, our diary, who
you forgot about the diary. It's kind of typical.
Yeah, I mean, right, but. Right now, she's currently having we're kind of fixing it, but she's been having an existential crisis because all of the things we wrote in our diary, like our thoughts basically became hers, and she's having an existential crisis, and she was like, I want my own thoughts. When you're getting bought by an Iran, but then you last minute bully it at the UK? Yeet! Be like, you take our problems. we don't want them anymore. Notice how I didn't say POV. Does that mean it will happen or it won't happen? I don't understand the implications of the POV not existing.
I feel like a cartoon character. Is this what a cartoon character?
T-Lid, get ready. We're gonna cause more problems for them, just like when we did back in the day when we had the Boston Tea Party. Instead of dumping all of the tea into the ocean, we're gonna drop bombs on them.
Yeah, we're not gonna drop bombs on the UK. We're just gonna microwave a couple water and make tea out of it.
Oh my god.
You get what I'm talking about,
right? What is that, like a disgraceful way to make tea or something?
Yeah, British people love tea, and the gold standard way to warm up your water is to heat up in the kettle.
Yeah.
But many people see it as like a sign of like disrespect if you heat up the water in the microwave.
Your stomach about to get merged, Chad. Oh my god, have you seen that one post where it's like, oh my god, it's a bunch of people like going back and forth on some like text thing, but it was like, I don't remember how it went, but it's like, be like, what's the easiest way to like boil water, and it's just, I think the first person started it with like, how do y'all like boil water on a stove, like it takes so long, and then what is person's like, and then the next person's like, be like, you just put it on this and it takes like less than 5 minutes. Absolutely no one has seen that, bruh. But it's like, be like, oh, you just put it on the stove and just heat it up, and it heats up in like 10 seconds, and they're like, be like, is your stove powered by the sun? Be like, what are you doing to heat it up? Be like, I put it in the microwave, and it's like, and then they're just like going back and forth or whatever, and then at the end, like, the last person is like, do none of you own a freaking kettle? Oh my god, it's so freaking funny. I wonder if I can pull it up right now. It's freaking hilarious as hell. Let me see if I can find it. I bet if I search up on YouTube, like, do none of you own a... Oh, you own a... Yeah, okay, let me see. Okay. Oh yeah, taste different. Oh yeah, it was this. Okay, let me, can y'all see / hear? Oh no, you can't hear it. This is the same problem we had before. I gotta change the audio. Okay, wait. Yeah, let me do this.
I mean, technically, you don't need audio because you can just read
No,
it.
it's funnier with the audio. Trust me. I'm horny. Thank you for letting us know that, Ponky Wonky. But no, it's this.
Well,
Which one of you was gonna tell me tea tastes different if you put it in hot water? You're putting it in cold water? Radish, answer the question, Radish. Yeah, I thought for like 5 years that people just put it into hot water to speed up the teaification process. Didn't realize there was an actual reason. You don't have the patience to microwave water for 3 minutes?
Why are you putting it in the microwave to boil it?
Do you think I have the patience to boil water on a stove?
It takes less than a minute!
Besties, your stove's not powered by the fucking sun!
How long does it take you to boil a cup of water on the stove?
Like 7 minutes!
Just stick the mug on top of the stove on medium heat, and it boils in like 2 minutes. Less than that, and you use a saucepan.
You're putting the whole mug on the stove on medium heat! Your stove is enchanted. Every single person in this post is a fucking lunatic.
Do none of you own a fucking kettle?
I freaking love that video so much. Wait, never mind. I've seen this holy shit. Right? It's so goddamn funny. But like, just the voices make it just like 10 times, like 100 times better. Be like, you were putting it in cold water? Radish, answer the question, Radish.
I've
Speed
never
up
seen
the
that video
tea.
before.
Oh my god, it's so goddamn funny. Be like, everyone in this post is a lunatic. Do none of you own a freaking kettle? The accents are killing me, right? I told you, it's so goddamn funny. Oh my god, okay, alright. Now I gotta switch the... I'm so glad, bro. That shit is so goddamn funny. I love it so much. Okay, what the hell was she saying? I'm sorry, Diana, we got hella distracted. I know you're having an existential crisis right now, but I had to share that with the world. Okay. I have definitely seen at least one cartoon.
And not written about it? Ah, what a racket! Gosh, I wonder. You do so much telling. I wonder if I could tell this time.
Okay. Diana, more like Diana. What?
More
I
like
could do
Princess
it.
Di.
Of course I could.
Oh,
It's just an action. Any action is possible.
We were comparing her to, like, she's giving like Alice in Wonderland, Mad Hatter vibes, like with her outfit, and then with the music, like it's straight up out of Alice in Wonderland. Funny enough, last stream we were talking about, because we were mentioning like we were comparing her to Alice in Wonderland, right? And we were like, and Horatio was like, oh, like I feel like this kind of music would be here. What the F did you just say? Diana gives like Alice in Wonderland vibes, especially like Mad Hatter without like, because when we first started talking to her, she was all like, we didn't know that. I just heard ancient Rome language come out of your mouth. What? But no, because when we first started talking to her, before we knew like that our like the shit we wrote in our diary was like what she was like saying, so like we just thought she was saying a bunch of random shit, and Horatio was like, oh, her music would be like the kind of shit you'd hear like in a Disney, like at Disneyland, like music that plays in like when you're waiting in line for a ride. And we were talking about like, oh, what like ride would this music like actually fit in, and we were like, oh, somewhere in Fantasyland maybe. Would you call me an idiot if I said that I don't know what Alice in Wonderland is? What? It's a Disney movie. Well, I mean, it's a Grimm fairy tales story, but it's a Disney movie, basically. Is Alice in Wonderland one of the Grimm fairy tales?
I think it is.
Because I know like 90% of the old Disney movies are like kidified versions of the Grimm fairy tale stories. But Alice in Wonderland, it's basically like this girl, she falls into a rabbit hole, and then she ends up in this like magical world with like a rabbit with a clock and like a talking caterpillar, and you know, Queen of Red Hearts. If you look it up, it'll be obvious. It's a really good Disney movie.
In the good Tim Burton movie.
Yeah. The Tim Burton version, the live action version is still technically under the Disneyland trademark, or the Disney trademark. But I mean, so is Nightmare Before Christmas, which is also Tim Burton. But yeah, we were like, oh, her music would be like somewhere in Fantasyland, or like, and I was like, oh, maybe the Alice in Wonderland ride, and I was like, no, the Mad Hatter's Teacups, because there's a ride at Disneyland where it's like, because the thing with the Mad Hatter, no Discord server? What do you mean? Random mention, but okay. But what's it called? But with the Mad Hatter in Alice in Wonderland, he's basically like, I don't know how to describe him. Like, do you have said Discord server or not? Oh, you know what? We did, and then we didn't anymore, and I like got rid of it because I thought maybe they saw. Where did you see that? Do I still have it posted somewhere that I have a Discord server? Because we tried it out and it didn't go that well. It was kind of just getting like wanting to get spammed by like people trying to like sell me their shit, and so I kind of like deleted it. Because I have my panels here on my Twitch, like whatever. And I did have one that was my Discord, but then I got rid of it. Like, I don't see it here. So where are you seeing that I still have a Discord server? Because I need to nuke that. I need to nerf that. But the thing with the Mad Hatter is like he has like a tea party or whatever, and so like there's a ride at Disneyland that's like the spinning teacups where you basically sit in a teacup and you like there's like this thing in the middle and you like turn it and it makes the teacups spin, and it's super nauseating for some people, but I was like, no, the Mad Hatter's Teacup ride would go perfectly with this music, like as you're in the ride and the teacups are spinning. I can make one quickly for you guys. That's okay. I don't know why I wanted a Discord server in the first place. I don't really see a need for it, because like no one's gonna show up, and then if anyone does, like it's probably just gonna like get spammed by like people trying to sell me shit. Because, like, originally when people, before I realized they would, like, people were like, oh, look at my art. Before I realized it wasn't just like, hey, look at it because it's cool. They were actually trying to sell me shit. I was like, oh, yeah, in the Discord server, I'll make a section where, like, you guys can post your art. Come on, have a crack. I did, and it didn't really go well. We had one person join, and then they were like, yeah, I'm gonna dip out because this is getting dangerous. Like, people didn't actually spam their shit in it, but, like, it was starting to like get to that point, like, oh, maybe people will. Maybe I will have a Discord server when like I have more followers and everyone's not like, you know, just soliciting. You know what I mean? Like people are actually like engaging about stream shit or whatever. Maybe I will have a Discord server in the future when I'm bigger. But yeah. Anyway, we're gonna continue with this.
It was either a life coach or a sociopath who said that, I think. What's the difference if you really break it down?
I'm pretty sure you just talked non-stop for like 20 minutes.
It was not 20 minutes, but I was going off for a long time. Well, because I was explaining when we were talking about her.
Yeah.
Like I was giving the context of her, and then I had to explain what Alice in Wonderland was. But it's whatever.
Why am I doing this?
Because we're going to use it to separate you from me? So what are we talking about?
Gasp! That's possible? We can do that? So I'll pick one, and then what? I'll tell it to you, and you'll wave the wand and swirl the cape, and I'll be better? Me? Whole? Alone, but not alone. On my own in the good way?
Yeah, because she was blaming us because, like, all the shit in our diary was just, like, negative thoughts. So, like, does she want us to write in positive thoughts, or does she want to just, like, say something and then we'll write it down? I guess that's the idea, because she wants to have her own thoughts? I don't know.
Okay. Pick one.
I have no idea. The most available story, ouch. Most interesting story?
The most
Say the prettiest
interesting.
story.
No, good God, I'll be here all day
I
figuring
feel
that
like
one
the
out.
prettiest would be, like, very flirtatious, but I don't know. I don't know if I really want to go that route. I'm feeling friend vibes with her, not love root.
I have one.
I want romance. I love Robert.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, she's cute, and like I kind of like her chaotic quirkiness, but also it's like she'd be a fun and quirky friend. I feel like not like I don't know if I'd really want her quirkiness in like a romantic way.
I have 3. The one of the man who had a seizure. The one about waiting in the wings of Edinburgh.
Okay, so she's just creating her own stories right now.
Crashing into a tree on skis. Tree ski meltdown.
Well, we don't want that. We want more positive
You'd
ones.
better pick one before they overwhelm me. Once I open this thoroughfare, all the bones want out.
Okay. Okay, well, the seizure... She's still not done. Edinburgh, Scotland. Yeah, let's do that. Cool. I like
It was a
that one.
play. I was in a play. But I only remember one scene of it. It must have been longer than that, though. Most plays are, right?
Oh, that's pretty. Think I know what you're talking about, but keep going.
It was something magical. Everyone was speaking English, but it sounded different. Like poetry or like a song with no music. There were fairies and talking animals, and so many of the things I could see were sparkly. Like things were just dusted over with this very fine layer of glitter. I don't like glitter very much.
Neither do I. It gets everywhere, and it's so hard to clean out.
And glitter
Yeah,
is
like 6 months
so
later, you're still
beautiful and
finding it.
celebratory.
Yeah,
Very
like
real.
on
I
your
love
clothes
glitter.
and your hair. Like, what the hell? I've washed this shirt like 5 times. Ooh, smarts. Okay, hang on. This is Midsummer Night's Dream, apparently. I have 30
You know
smarts,
it,
because why
it's
not?
yours. The point here wasn't so
Do you think
that
if I
could
used my
bathe
smart
in the
stats,
reflected
like when
glory
I
of this
finish her
gorgeous
route,
memory.
will my smarts,
Don't you do that enough
like
with
my
me?
smarts stats go up if I use the smarts thing?
You know, it might. No. Your stats only go up when you finish like a certain character's routes.
Right, but will it like, cause like when I finish a certain character's route, like a specific like stat that applies to them would go up. So like, let's say when I finish Diana's route, like her character is associated with like charm or like, you know, smarts or whatever, or whatever. And like, let's say like her like character is associated like with other stats, but like not with smarts. But because I used that like 30 smarts thing, like among the other stats that would rise, the smarts is also gonna rise. Or like even if she did have smarts associated with her, like because I used that smarts stats, like when I complete her route, like the smarts will go up like a little bit more. I wonder if it works like that. I don't know though.
I don't think so.
You said this would help me not be you anymore.
I'm just salty because like literally all of my stats are at 100 except for smarts. Like it's still at 86, and like 90% of the characters that need smarts are at frickin' 90, which is just like it's just barely there.
Because we have been talking to the right people.
Yeah, exactly. We've been talking to all the dumb people apparently. You know what? I'm just gonna say yeah. You're right. Sorry.
Much obliged.
Okay.
I remember I was standing on my tiptoes in the wings, waiting for my entrance.
But when this moment was happening, you were on a desk in the hotel. You weren't in the wings, though. What do you remember?
Me. What do I remember? That isn't what you remember. This is archaeology, like unearthing a minibus with toothbrushes.
Okay, so she's basically retelling moments of our life, but it's like, okay, but yeah, you weren't there, though. Like, you weren't waiting in the wings. That was me. Like, the other dialogue option said, it was like you were on a desk at a hotel. Like, what do you remember at that point in time? Like, what did you do?
It's quiet. There is a single light on, just over my left shoulder. Can books have shoulders?
Yeah, they're just called something different. Like, I know I mean, books have spines. So, something like that. I don't see why not.
I can see the dust motes falling through the air. can smell something stale, but not unpleasant. Old, but well cared for. Musty and comfortable. Oh wow. I can remember my breathing.
Oh god, don't make us aware of our breathing. No!
Steady. Baited.
Everyone starts hyperventilating.
Like I was waiting for something.
Wait, this is your memory, right?
It's difficult to tell. I was waiting for you to come back.
Well,
The light was on. I was open on the desk, imagining the adventure you must be having.
I'm sorry, I left the room and I left my diary open? What is wrong with me? What's the point of the lock?
Where are you, Tina?
Oh my god, yeah. Freaking willingly leaving her diary open for us to look at, and then we wanted to respect her and not look at it, but she was like, I left it open for you, and then we got the hate ending. I do not regret getting the hate ending with that bitch.
You told me so often how excited you were to be in Edinburgh. How much you loved this play. What a dream come true the whole experience was. I was so happy for you. And here I thought... I guess I was wrong. This is such a happy memory.
Oh, there we go. So yeah, we do have some positive things in there.
And I was waiting, patient and thrilling for you to come back. Come home. And tell me about it.
I did. I came back and wrote about that moment. Yeah, why not?
I think... Thank you.
Okay.
I think you've saved my life. I did have it before. I just... never lived it. I lived yours. You were overpowering. I hope very much that I will never be the same. And I'll ask you to go wait on the desk now. I'm going to go make my entrance and see what I learn. Come back. Come back soon and I'll tell you about it.
Okay. I'll do that. See you soon. Okay, cool. Making progress. Whoop, not that. Not rumors. Yes, Diana, tell you stories which also happen to be your memories in the hopes it might ease your troubled mind and pages. She asked you to come again. Okay. Do we even have any rumors that we've just, like, forgotten about? Yeah, I'll come up with, yeah. Because that was just, like, for finding people, and we found all the objects, so. Okay, let's see, what we're doing. I don't think we can realize any more people at the moment, because everyone's connected to everyone.
Wait, did we finish, talking to Keys?
No, we have not. Oh yeah, we were working on Keys, and then did we finish Rainy?
I think we did.
Let me check. Bless you.
God, that hurt my sinuses.
Don't know if that came up. What did you say?
That hurt my sinuses.
Ouch. I don't know if that came up on the audio feed. We have finished her. We got friends. Okay. I know we haven't finished Keys. We finished almost everyone in the kitchen, just not Kobe quite yet. I think.
Didn't we get the love ending?
I feel like we almost did. It's like very just like almost there, but I don't know if we did. No. We did. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit, but I still want to talk to her again. Even if we can't realize her at the moment, I still want to talk to her at night, because I still wanted to experiment with, like, getting a cup of coffee and seeing what happens, and probably nothing will happen at night, but now that we've realized, nightmare. But, okay, yeah, we need to, is there anything we need to do preemptively with Keys? I don't think so. Let me check. Okay, she just wants to be friends with Telly. Right. Because she realized she enjoyed watching TV, but she's awkward.
Ah, it's you. Hello.
Hi. How'd it go with Telly?
I think it went well. I wasn't sure where to start, so I just told him how much I'd enjoyed watching all the shows I'd watched. And,
Oh, there we go.
well, everything after that came pretty easily.
Hey, there you go. Making friends isn't that hard, says someone with massive social anxiety who struggles to make friends all the time.
Hey, that's how we became friends. I'm an extrovert and I adopted her.
You adopt? No, literally the extrovert adopting the introvert friend. Like, you're mine now.
We talked about the house and Sands of Time. He even gave me a few plot pointers for my sonata.
Ooh. What's that? Have you seen that one video where it's like, I don't remember, but it's like a dude, he like, I think he like, if I'm remembering correctly, he like picks up an animal and he's basically like, you're mine now. We're having soft tacos later. And then it starts playing like a song from like one of the Legend of Zelda games. But
The
like,
hell?
but like it's just like the text of it was a clip. It was that clip, and then used with like different context. But like the context above it was like extroverts adopting their introvert friends or something like that. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I bet I can find it. Let me see. We're having soft. Yeah, we're having soft tacos later. Oh no, it's a dog. Wait. Okay. Yeah, hold on. Let me pull up this and then do this. Will that work? Hold on. I need to like actually click on it and then wait, search maybe? Is it doing it? So I guess it's a short, is that why? Hold on. I don't know if that's okay, it's not applying it. Maybe if I go not on shorts format. Is it applied with a raccoon too?
Speaking of raccoons, have you ever seen that one video?
I like the dog one though, but it's not.
Have you ever seen that one video of a raccoon where like a zookeeper like gives him like a big wad of cotton candy, and then the raccoon like puts it in water and it dissolves.
Oh yeah, it dissolves. Yeah, that
He's like,
that video.
where go?
Bro, that poor raccoon. Yeah, it's only applying it to the last video I watched, which is not working. I think it's because it's on shorts format is the reason why. Because even when I play it, it doesn't show up on the audio. Whatever. It doesn't matter. If you just look it up, you'll find it. Now I gotta switch the audio back to friggin' the game. Okay. Sounds like it was friendly then.
It does, doesn't it? Would one say that he and I are friends now? Or is there a ritual at this point to complete the process?
No, you don't need a ritual.
There is a ritual. You have to suck my phallic cock.
Ew, come on, man.
If our character was a predator,
Oh,
we would
God,
be like,
bro.
we would be like, yeah, in order to finish the friendship ritual, you need to suck my dick.
That's ew. Stop it. You're gonna get us banned, and I'm gonna strangle you. There's a blood sacrifice that needs to happen to the house gods. You're adorable.
I'm just new to this. That's all.
Aw,
To
she's
be
not
fair,
that bad.
if you did say that, you'd probably be like, no, I don't want to be your friend.
Bro, I wouldn't want to be me in this game. I'd be like, can I not play this game anymore? It's not accurate. I hate our
realized
character.
something else while I was talking to Telly.
Okay, what's that?
That I might like to be friends with you as well.
Hey,
If you'll have me.
hell yeah. Another victim of my irresistible charm. Ew. I think I might like to be friends with you too, Keys.
Good.
Nice. Are we just gonna
Telly was
friend
telling
ending
me
and
about this
that's it, we're done?
documentary on landfills and how people throw away all kinds of things, including pianos. I know you aren't the composer you led me to believe you were.
But at least you didn't throw me away like a piece of garbage. That wasn't me. That was you. You Mandela affected yourself. You made you think.
I know you aren't the composer you led me to believe you were.
Okay.
But I'm glad that I'm sitting here.
She's
instead
like,
of
let me
on a
finish,
pile of
goddammit.
Trash and severed limbs.
Ew. I do enjoy your company, Keys, even if I don't know how to play you. Now that I know you're not a uppity bitch anymore.
Yet,
You just are socially awkward.
I can always teach you.
You know? I would love that. Maybe.
After my sonata.
Right, of course. Teach me with your sonata.
Anyway, I stand before you now, declaring my thanks and announcing my intention to be a friend to you.
Why, thank you.
Did I do that right? You're supposed to announce your intention to be friends?
You're supposed to seal it with a kiss on the cheek. That's... I mean...
That's taking advantage.
Well, I was gonna say that's... Is it British people do that? Or no, it's not... What's the...
French.
Huh?
French people.
It's French people. Ah.
Where
Okay,
they where they kiss each other.
the kiss on the cheeks, yeah. That, okay. Yeah, you know, that's fitting, because she was talking about the French... She knows the French shit, or whatever. You are, so that all in the land may know your heart. You're supposed to seal it with a kiss on each cheek, but when doing that some other time, there's technically a little dance for here first, but also... which one of these is the most normal? I want to say why? Yeah.
I want to say
all
why.
do.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Okay. That's what friends do, I guess.
Do you like me?
Something
Yes.
new and
Definitely yes.
Why a hand-me-down?
Yeah, absolutely, or whatever. Why a hand-me-down? I would have if I had the money. I didn't want anything else after I saw you. You were perfect. Ooh, new and shiny doesn't mean always good. Damn! I mean, doesn't always go, but yeah. I would have if I had the money. That's kind of dismissive of her. You were perfect. I mean, for a hand-me-down, she is pretty good looking, I'm not gonna lie. It was a good looking piano. I didn't know it was a hand-me-down. Because literally we were talking about, like, where do we get the money to buy this piano? You were perfect.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah,
Well, I have a soap opera to catch up on and a sonata to write.
of course.
I'll see you around, friend.
Yay. You call me friend, but we don't get the friend ending yet?
Wait, what?
Call me her friend, but we didn't get the friend ending yet. I guess we're not quite done with her yet. Keys, although still apparently uncertain about what it means to make a friend, has declared her intention to befriend you. She's off to watch soap operas with Tilly and Wendy Sonata. You're friends with Keys. Is this gonna be another, Fantina situation where it says we're friends, but we're not really, like, there yet? There's gonna be more. Except it's not, it seems to not be doing, like, the whole, like, official, like, friend ending screen. And then changing to something else or whatever, like it did with Fantina. Okay, so we finished everyone in the kitchen except for Kobe, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna save her.
No, we finished.
Oh no, we did Kobe. That's right. I keep on thinking we haven't finished Kobe because I want to go back and talk to her like last to experiment with the whole drinking coffee at night thing. But we have finished everyone in the kitchen. And then we were just doing. Okay, so we finished everyone in this room officially.
No.
Well-
Chair me.
I mean, technically yes, but I like to talk to her in there because literally her outfit is relative to that chair, so I count her as being in that room. So like, as far as this tiny little room goes, like, with officially finishing Rainy, we have finished everyone. There's still the thing with Lux. Why were we continuing to talk to Lux? Because they were just being weird. Oh yeah, we haven't gotten the option to like... Can we realize them? Did we have the stats for Lux? Is that why we were talking to them?
I think. Yeah.
And they just have like... We're not having the option... We're not quite done with Lux yet, apparently. Because like, we haven't have gotten the option to like realize them yet. Like, they just keep saying weird shit and then disappearing. Because, you know, they're... them.
Bye.
My bitch. Yeah, we definitely have the stats for them. Let me just see what happens when can I not talk to Lux via that way? Okay. That counts as a light, though. So I guess it's not on. Is there a light switch? Son of a bitch, there is. Or do I have to, like... That does that, apparently? What the hell? Is this light just, like, broken, then? That's so
Maybe.
weird. It doesn't even... Well, the light switch counts, though. That's so weird. Does light switch... That still looks like it's on. It's so bright. Eh, whatever. I guess because it's like right here, this still counts as Lux. So let's just see what's going on with them.
If it isn't my favorite Luxie! Hi!
You sure about that? You
We
sure
are
I'm your
definitely
favorite?
friends. Oh,
Right.
could you give me like 45 minutes?
Bro, what?
Or like 5 hours? I'm just making a quick video
F
and then doing a podcast
I hate them
appearance.
so much.
Hey,
And then going on
I don't
a
know
date
how we ended up friends with them.
Ooh, their name escapes me at the moment. Some other fan! They won a contest. But
Okay.
after that, I am totally free and all yours.
Right. Okay, here we go. I don't know why I'm unleashing you onto the world, but I'm ready to realize you, Lux. Here we go.
Really? I thought that would only happen when I reached the coveted billion likes.
That's silly. No one gets billion likes. Well, it wasn't likes you needed.
What then?
You need to have put in the work to really get to know the things about you. Blah. Just say great personality, I guess.
And you've got one? But if you're telling me you're ready...
Makes sense that I would need very little smarts for them. I've got what it takes. I hope Skylar doesn't come in and just like, actually you can't, because I can't imagine them being involved with anyone else.
I mean, they were involved with keys.
Lux, let's
Oh, thank
turn
God.
you
Get out of
on.
my house, you annoying fat man. I have nothing against femboys. Nothing against femboys. I love the femboy personality, but Lux specifically, I hate them. Get out of my house.
The problem is that Lux is insufferable.
Yeah. They're just like, they're like the stereotype femboy personality. But like, that's actually their personality, and it's annoying as hell.
The spectral
My
energy
femboy
flows through your
personality is my
dictators,
personality.
and what was once
Yeah, because like
merely a lamp
actual femboys,
becomes-
they're super chill and fun to hang out with. But like the stereotype femboy personality, that's what Lux has, and it's so goddamn annoying. Okay, let's see though. Ooh, you know what? I actually love that so much. The crop hoodie with the
What
with
did
the with the cat face with the eyes being light bulbs. That is low key kind of cute.
What, did they break their leg? It looks like they have a leg cast.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Oh well.
Lux is even more beautiful as a human. Maddeningly so, in all honesty.
Well, the outfit is cute. I didn't see anything about them. Although, I don't know. If it wasn't for their personality, I feel like Lux would low-key kind of be kind of cute. And fun. But, like, it's just the personality turns me off from them.
Oh my god, I'm even more beautiful than I ever thought I would be.
Cool, get out of my house. No, let's not get too cocky. I'm just gonna say you really are, because why not? Just put on the fake smile until they leave, and then I can be like, oh, thank God. And I never have to see them again.
But before
don't
you
check
can
the
even
internet.
fully take in the sight of them as a human,
Finally, I can
they're
now
already
sue you.
looking down at the
Yeah, for
file
real.
they've
Taking my
somehow
money.
acquired,
like, actually,
their
though.
fingers flying over the screen as they type.
Hang on a second, I'm creating a profile.
Of course. Not much has changed after all.
It isn't long before Lux's account is verified on all platforms.
Yep,
And not long after that, before it is taken down indefinitely from half of them.
yep.
Eventually, under financial pressure from several dozen lawsuits,
Gee.
Lux creates their
Yes.
own.
That's not
Yes.
surprising!
It's called Verified Social. And I'm the only member.
Okay.
Somehow, even with no obvious source of income, Lux manages to snag an empty mansion on the edge of town.
What?
The place is kind of a dump, but it looks great in pictures. And they throw some banging parties.
Well, alright.
Of course, you are invited, provided you keep your follow account up.
Huh.
We've got 50 realized datables. 50.
Oh, great.
Ooh.
Luxor's my 50th. What?
Oh, the house is starting to feel a little empty. But the outside world is already starting to feel a whole lot brighter with everyone
Pun
running
intended
around
with
out
Lux,
there.
am I right? Okay. That's all you had to say. Alright. Well, at least I don't have to deal with Lux's annoying ass anymore.
Oh, we got a message on this in Discord.
Did we? I didn't hear the noise. You realize
In this
Lux...
notification.
Well, yeah, hold on. You realize Lux became big surprise, some weird version of an influencer. Yep. I thought he was influencer. And from Skylar, what? Okay, hold on. That's probably more important, because it's
I
scary.
can't believe it. Invasive personal questions? privacy
you're
eroding
talking about this
surveillance,
now.
fluid sample collecting. This is the most inappropriate,
Yeah, and he just also
unethical,
doxed you,
intrusive corporate
Franklin.
malfeasance I've ever seen.
Unless we already
and
knew
I
his name
spent 6
before,
months
and I
at our
forgot.
competitor, Diabolicorp. I realize David's under duress, but he's finally gone too far.
Wait, collecting fluid samples is bad? Ew.
To
Agreed.
think I almost fell for him again.
Again?
That I almost believed
Oh,
his
that's right. You were like, I miss him.
Franklin. We were so deeply in love.
sob story. He hasn't changed at all.
Okay.
He's the same selfish, controlling, narcissistic creep he's always been. Well, I've had enough. It's one thing when his disturbing behavior is only directed at me. It's another when it's directed at thousands of innocent employees.
Well, I really
And he can
wouldn't call myself
parade
innocent considering I'm the
around
one
like
in the
he has
position of the
absolute power at
glasses.
that company, but it's my company too. I may have been canned, but I'm still a shareholder, damn it.
Wait, how'd you get shares?
The time for talking is over. It's time to take action.
What do you think I've
I'm
been
going
doing?
to concoct a plan to depose David from his
Oh, for
throne
that, right.
once and for all.
I was just
Right
trying
after I
to
get some
realize
fresh
all the
air.
objects before the
I'm operating
FBI gets
from
on
a
my
hidden
ass.
underground bunker, and I don't think anyone's aired it out in 50 years. It's not hygienic at all.
Okay. Why?
Hey! Hey! Interrupting our regularly scheduled flow for just a little tip.
Okay.
Since you've progressed so far, you might want to check out some extra features if you're looking to make it all the way to the end.
Extra features.
Check it out under the utility menu. Don't want to add tedium to your nice little dating sim.
Bro, the Discord messages and the frickin' workspace is tedious as hell.
Okay.
And I have to
back to
frickin'
it.
talk to those. I have to frickin' listen to that shit in order to progress, because, you know, the FBI's on my ass.
Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Realize her? Bitch, I haven't even finished the route with her, and she's gonna be the last person I realize, because once I realize her, I don't think I can use the glasses anymore. I mean, might as well make progress with her, because I will need to make progress with her route eventually. Let's chat about you.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
Let's talk about our relationship? Talk about how the dating options thing works, knowing about that. Talk about features, our relationship?
Relationships?
Maybe not romantically, I'm not really getting lover vibes with you.
My favorite subject. What do you want to know?
How do I get you to have feelings for me? Friendship feelings. Man, is there really no friend route option with her?
Oh, you want to date me, eh?
No.
It's possible, you know. You just have to, ask me about myself.
Like I'm doing right now.
Imagine saying that's like a random person. She's like, hey, how can I get you to have a romantic feelings?
You just walk up to someone on the street and be like, hey, nice to meet you. So... tell me about yourself.
Not in this menu, silly.
What?
I prefer not to be that obvious about it. I like to be wined and dined.
Okay.
It's the chat menu. What do you need?
Wasn't I just here? I was just here.
Relationships? My
Wait.
favorite subject. What do you want to
We're
know?
interested in the utilities.
I mean, well, yeah, that's on our phone, I think. What if I say, do you love me?
Not yet, but there's still hope for you.
Okay.
Just keep pressing on my buttons. You'll find a way.
Quite literally, as in choosing all of the dialogue
Let's
options.
go back up a menu.
Okay, so that's all
It's
the ones
chat
for
menu.
that.
What do you need?
Okay, so I guess this stuff counts about talking about herself, because she is literally the glasses. So I guess if I said I want to talk about some features?
Oh, definitely.
So I guess the features and the how things work is technically talking about her.
What's on your mind?
How do specs work? How do my collectibles work? What should I be doing? What should I be doing?
Good question. A very important question.
I guess just talking to her in general about, like, the random shit. Like, progresses her route,
The
I guess?
easy answer is whatever you like. As long as you are continuing to realize objects, things will continue to move along in a positive direction.
Right, that's what I've been
If you
doing.
have other questions, I'm all ears.
Okay. Can a bad ending with someone lock me out of finding another? Oh, you know what? That is actually helpful. I wonder if he'll talk about, like, oh, if you have, like, the candies, though.
No matter what you do, you will always be able to find every single dateable here.
Not what I asked, but okay.
Except for one very specific instance, but you will be very clearly warned that that's the path you're going on.
Oh, about getting the... Go ahead.
I think she's talking about like when we try to realize someone, and we haven't finished like all the people they're involved with.
Yeah, possibly, I guess. Can you give me a hint of what that instance is?
Well, it'll be if you refuse to go on a certain subterranean quest.
Oh, she's talking about... Oh, because she was talking about, like, oh, like, finding all the people. And... Oh, shit, so I guess if we didn't go on Bo's, like, big quest, then we wouldn't have found Rongo. The gem.
Yeah.
So that's what she's talking about. That's what she meant by, like, the one specific instance. Be like, you can find everyone, except for this one person if you know, don't do this one thing.
That's all I'll
Imagine
say.
we got the hey ending with Bo.
God, imagine.
Any other questions about what you should be doing?
Is there anything wrong with getting the hate endings?
Hate endings still give you 5 specs points and continue the main story, so no, not really.
Huh, well then, if the glasses themselves are telling me, nah, it's not that bad, then I definitely don't regret getting the hate ending with Tina, Jean-Lu, and frickin', who the hell is this?
Bathsheba.
Bathsheba, god, yeah.
You won't be locked out of very much, except for certain polyamorous relationships that might be difficult to untangle if you were looking for those ones specifically.
Ah, like you were talking about with Tony and Tina.
Yeah.
But since
Although
you
I'm
won't
glad
be
I
able to
didn't get that,
realize
because that was,
objects that hate
based on what you told me, that was
might
very
start to find
frickin'
yourself locked
toxic.
out of certain endings if you keep getting a large amount of hates.
Okay, wait, I didn't. This is actually important. Since you won't be able to realize objects that hate you, you might start to find yourself locked out of certain endings if you keep a large amount of hates. Right, I only have 3, so we're
Just
good.
speak with everyone honestly, from the heart. You don't have to literally get everyone to be your lover. Seriously.
Trust me, I don't want that.
Even though it makes me happy, there's no pressure at all.
Sure.
If anything, getting something to hate you certainly does mean you spend less time talking with them, which is always good if you genuinely don't like them.
that
Any
is
other
definitely the case with the
questions
3
about what
people
you
I
should be
got
doing?
hate endings with. When should I leave the house?
You can leave the house at any time, but be forewarned. Doing that starts the end of your story. A point of no return.
I'm really hungry.
Unless, of course, you reload a save. Wink, wink.
I do actually want to do that at some point, like saving and then like seeing what leaving the house does before I realize everyone.
I'm real hungry. I want some Pizza Hut.
Oh my god. They're like, that's what DoorDash is for.
I have jury duty.
Oh my god, imagine. Be like, you don't show up to jury duty, be like, sorry, everyone in my house will die if I go. How do I know when I'm ready to leave the house in your opinion? How do I get the best endings? How do I get the best endings?
Well, try to realize as many objects as you can. Once you're in the 90s, you're good to go.
Huh.
Any other questions about what you should
I
be
think we
doing?
might have known that at some point, but I think I'm good on strategy.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
I think I'm good for now.
Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Features and utilities. Didn't we just say... I'm all done for now.
Oh, yeah, I'll miss you.
Okay, did that make any progress with her shit? I don't know why I took off the glasses. Did that make any progress with her shit? Chat with Skylar again whenever you like to ask questions about game mechanics, get hints, discuss lore, or talk about Skylar's inner workings. Okay, right. Wait, she still has her notification though. Okay, and where is utilities? Wait, is the utilities in her? Discord, workspace, settings, credits, when you save love rumors, day-to-day specs, Reggie, Phoenicia, Skylar, background, art, music. Can I talk to her again today? Or do I have to wait? 'Cause she still has a notification. But I don't want to waste. I only have 1 heart left, and I don't want to waste a notification. I think I need to go back and say the utilities. 'Cause what did she say about the utilities? That was
You can make it like less tedious or something.
No. She was like, what did she say? She literally just said it. She was like, oh, do that. Be like, you can do this thing. Just check in the utilities menu. I don't know, I'll go back to that, but since I have 1 heart left, I hope she'll give me a cup of coffee, because I want to see.
Hi, love.
Hi! How's work today, beautiful?
I love it when you call me that. Work has been a little slow today, but it's all worth it to see all the smiles from happy customers.
Yay.
Seriously, love, if it wasn't for you, I'd still be under the corporate machine. How can I warm up my special little bird?
Let's see.
What can I get for you today?
Hey, we can get a cup of coffee, nice. Irish coffee, why not?
Right. Just, remember that the Irish coffee
Yeah,
is
I
going
got
to be
it.
a
It's got
little
Irish
different.
whiskey and I got it.
Make sure you can take your alcohol.
I definitely
Kobe makes a
can.
lovely cup of coffee in her expert way, topping it off with a generous pour of cream.
Ooh, I like
You
the
can
cream.
smell the alcohol even before she hands it to you.
And there we are.
God, that
Enjoy.
looks so freaking good.
Be sure to try out one of our other flavors when you come to visit next. We'll see you next time.
Well, I've already tried your 3 options, so... Okay. Now that I officially don't have any hearts... So wait, since I have a notification with Skylar, is it gonna, like, mess me up if I... Is it gonna, like, allow me to go to bed, or... How about some sugar and cream coffee? Loves you. Okay, yeah, we got that. She just gave us a little notification because we talked to her again, I guess. Okay. I know nothing's probably gonna happen, but I just want to see, because we don't have any hearts left. Yeah, nothing happened. Okay, whatever. So what's the deal with Skylar still having a notification?
Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Features and utilities, I guess?
Right this way.
Okay, rules and strategies, switch your features around. I've been doing this a long time and I need some extra help.
Hey, switching the features around.
What does that mean, though?
Gotcha. Let's get crackin'.
Turn on content aware Skylar. Oh, that was like... Oh, that was when I remember her mentioning that she was talking about when we were talking to Rebel, and she came up and she was like, hey, by the way, Rebel might say some raunchy things. Do you want to, like, turn me on? It was basically, like, censorship.
But what about this fantastic red shirt business?
What does that mean? Take off the fantastic red shirt? Does that just mean, like, when we're talking to people, they won't have the random mentioning of, hey, nice fantastic red shirt or whatever? What does that mean?
Why would you do that?
I guess it has to get washed sometime. Any other utilities you need help with?
What did that do? Was that literally it? Put it back on.
Put it back on.
Oh, you want to wear the fantastic red shirt today? My personal favorite.
She didn't even
Good
say, like,
choice.
what that does if I take it off. Like, I guess that means that just takes away the dialogue option. It basically makes it so, like, if I didn't have the DLC anymore, what
Any
does that
other
even
utilities you need help with?
do? Like, what's the point of taking that off?
No, I hate it.
Okay, well, I don't want to turn on content aware Skylar because it's been fine. I haven't had any
Let's
censorship
leave
scares
this
with this
menu and
game.
go to another
Even though
one.
it rides the line very, very thinly.
What can I do for you in my main menu?
Okay. I don't want to realize her yet. Chat about you? Let me see that again.
Oh, let's. There's lots I
picking
can chat
all the
about.
options.
Me?
Okay, let's talk about a relationship. I'm pretty sure I did all the options with that. Let's talk about some features.
Oh, definitely. What's on your mind?
Okay, I already said what should I be doing. I guess I'll just ask her everything, so like how does specs work?
Oh, sure, specs.
And how can I get more?
Specs stands for smarts, poise, empathy, charm, and sass.
Technically, you can get more by finishing people's quest lines.
Well, yeah, we knew that. And I mean, most of this stuff we're asking her about, like the base stuff, I'm sure we already know because we've been playing for so long. But I mean, maybe she'll mention something that we didn't know, and it's like, oh shit, that answers a question we've had for a long time. That's very helpful.
These 5 qualities are measured on your personality using the specs menu.
Okay, we know that.
There's also a glossary button in the top right corner if you want more explanation on what each means.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to know?
Okay, so that's it for that. So we know everything about specs. Oh wait, how do I get more specs? Or specs choices and dialogue always good? How do I know which datable will give which specs points? Ooh! That's actually helpful.
Great question! Each dateable object gives out 1 specs attribute when a relationship has been attained. I call this alignment.
Okay.
You can check a datable's alignment by looking at the specs badge in their Datadex page.
Huh.
The badge corresponds to which stat is given. If you're looking to grow to a certain specs build, this will really help guide you towards who you should prioritize. You know, for realization recipes.
That would have been extremely helpful.
Any other specs questions?
Okay, I want to check that out now before I forget. I'm just gonna back out of everything.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
Good.
Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu?
I'm all done here for now.
Oh, yeah, I'll miss you.
Okay. She still has a notification. I guess we'll just have a notification until I finish talking to her about literally everything. Chat with Skylar again whenever you like to ask questions about game mechanics. Get his stressful. Okay, got it. So let's see then. So A to Z. Let's just go through. Or actually, status. Let's just get past the people I've already completed routes with. So interesting. Okay. Let's start with scope. So recipe. So that's that, right? So where's the badge? Show bio.
I think it's below, like the sunglasses. You see the rose?
Oh, that's what that means?
Yeah.
Has that always been there?
I think so.
Okay, so the rose is okay. I need to know which. Yeah, the rose is charm. Okay, let me see. Okay, rose is charm. Sass is the smiling winky face. Smarts is the light bulb. Poise. Okay, I'm not gonna remember any of these, but I need to look out for the smarts because that's literally the only one I don't have 100 on. So I need to look out for the light bulb.
I mean, I have a list of characters that will like raise your smarts.
Yeah, but I mean, we could just look at it in game. It takes 2 seconds. Okay, so Skylar is that. Finishes charm. A lot of them are charm. Oh, Dolly's is smarts. Okay, interesting. Dante's
so is
that. No. Oh, we're currently working on keys. That's good. Gaius. Okay.
Rongo is smarts too.
That makes sense.
So it's text box, Chan, and watchword.
Willie, Rongo is smart, Diana is that, Watchford is smart, yep. Drysdale, Titus, Henry, Vaughn, text box, Chan, yep. Question mark, interesting. DLC man.
Oh, Faria is smart too.
Yeah, I literally just looked at all those, dude. And these are all the people I've already realized. Okay. Well, that's good that we're already working on keys then. Okay, so let's continue with that then.
Oh my goodness. I always get so fluttery when you come by. Could I run something by you for the sonata?
Okay.
I'm afraid I've hit a bit of a creative wall.
But you're in the middle of the room. And you want my help?
It's nothing technical.
What? Who's
I
not
just
a composer?
like a second opinion.
Alright, lay it on me.
When we last left off, Piana, famous and beautiful Shan goddess, had been traveling the mortal realm trying to find a way back home. The charlatan magician she'd first sought out is now accompanying her, by the way.
Ah, that's me. You mean the magician heavily inspired by me? Nope, she's trying to knock it into our brains that this is a separate story. I'm just gonna say, sounds good.
The magician knows the realm and its inhabitants better than Piana could ever hope to, and as such has helped Piana make personal connections.
Okay.
As it turns out, the magician isn't terrible company.
Hey!
Piana has come to enjoy her chats as they travel along, but this is where I hit a wall. The story has always been about Piana getting back home. Action, adventure, vengeance. But I've been toying with the idea of a romantic subplot. Between the magician and Piana.
That's the thing though. I don't really know if I want the love route with her.
You don't want her to imitate something she saw on TV?
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess the inspiration is soap opera, but I mean, it's clear that the magician is us, and then the piano is her, so she's basically like flirting with us, like, hey, wanna get the love route? I say focus on the path you're on, none of that kissy stuff. Mash their faces together. I think the magician might enjoy the plot development. Do I want the love route with her?
I go with front route.
I mean, originally I was saying yes, but like, honestly, I'm slowly teetering towards love, just like a tiny bit.
Go for it.
Because, like, honestly, because, like, before, like, we just saw her as, like, oh, she's all uppity and she needs the specific stuff, but, like, we just learned that she basically has social anxiety, and, like, she's not that bad. And, like, I love her outfit, I love her accent, and, like, I love how she's, like, super innocent when it comes to, like, the concept of making friends. She was like, I don't know how to do this, help, and it's like, aw.
Go for a love route.
Yeah, alright. I think the magician might enjoy the plot development.
There's one more thing.
It's one of those love routes ending. It's one of those love things that's like a tiny, tiny casual love, like kind of how it was with like Johnny Splash and whatever.
I'd like to lodge a formal complaint against another member of the household.
Ruh-roh. Again, I'm gonna have to start charging. We should really turn this into a drinking game. We're the first 4 complaints, not enough. Of course, who is it this time? I'll get it sorted.
It's against Rainy.
Good boy. Rainy, but you're both musical.
Yes, we are cut from different cloths, but both musical in nature.
If you're gonna complain about her brain broken, she's not broken anymore.
She was playing something classical the other day.
Okay. Yeah, literally, okay.
There was a piano part.
Okay.
As resident piano, that should have been my responsibility.
Okay, you can't... Piano is not a trademark, love.
My role was usurped, and I'd like to place the record in question on the list of banned music.
Since when has there been a list of banned music?
I've just started one.
Of course.
The other option, of course, would be to have her play the record over and over again.
So what you really want is to hear it again?
Yes, that would be fantastic.
It's the same complaint she had with Telly. This doesn't actually sound like a complaint, Keys.
Oh, I don't know. Old habits die hard.
You want to be friends with her.
I'll go introduce myself. Thanks for the kind ear.
Okay, yeah.
Man, give us an ending already. Jesus
No, for
Christ.
real. Give me those parts. Keys lodged a formal complaint against Rainy, but it turns out she might actually just want to hear what Rainy's playing again. And again. And again. Cool. Okay. So, let's see. Let's go through the rooms. Okay, so as far... Oh, shit. We need to talk to Diana again today.
Forgetting to talk to her.
Yeah, again. Frickin'. I'm sorry.
It's like a real diary.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
We already made that joke,
I
but
had
it's true.
So many thoughts while you were gone. I thought about mountains and how amazing it must be to get all the way to the top of one and then look down and realize that you got you to that whole different perspective. And then I thought about deserts and desserts, and man, did that make me want chocolate cake.
Fair.
Because I've had some chocolate cake before when you accidentally smeared it on that one page where you were writing about dogs. Wow, chocolate is great.
Wait, I smeared the chocolate on the page about dogs. Oh no! Dogs can't have chocolate! So tell me about your idea.
It's pretty simple.
Were you gonna say something?
I don't want to spread false information, so I'm probably wrong on this. But I heard that it's not the actual chocolate itself that's bad for dogs. It's caffeine in it.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I literally learned that fact because Dan mentioned it on Game Grumps because he was talking about his dog Camilla, and he learned that it wasn't the chocolate itself, it was the caffeine because it's too much for their tiny little dog hearts, and so like the amount of caffeine that's in chocolate, it could basically like bump and like basically cause them to have a heart attack. So yeah, that is true.
It's pretty wonderful, really. Especially given that I never had choices before, and now I do. I've never had a friend before, and now I might. Instead of your diary, just a thing where your secrets go, just a book that can't really share in anything with you. I'd like to be your friend.
Hey, hell
Things
yeah.
like I know I've never had before.
So what you're saying is that you never had a friend like me? Please tell me you get that reference.
Never had a friend like me?
Yeah, please tell me you get that reference.
No.
What? I'm pretty sure you've told me you've seen the movie.
Which movie?
I'll give you a hint. Robin Williams.
Aladdin?
Yeah. The genie? The literally song Friend Like Me? Never had a friend, you ain't never had a friend, you ain't never had a friend like me. Ah! To anyone who got that reference as soon as I made the joke, you're a real one.
We can share experiences.
I still need to watch the Disney movies,
one to the
man.
other. Everything
I
is
thought
allowed,
Aladdin
like
was one of the
always.
ones you said you
Everything's
saw.
safe, like always, but for both of us.
Because I know you haven't seen like any of like the princess ones, but like Aladdin, yes, it has Jasmine and she's a Disney princess, but like the movie doesn't really focus. The princess isn't the main character. It's Aladdin, so it's not really a Disney princess movie. I mean, it probably technically qualifies as one, but I personally don't see it as one. It rides the line, but it's not like, you know, specifically like a Disney princess movie, because the princess isn't the main character. I mean, she is a main character, but she's not the one like we follow. We follow Aladdin.
Then we both win. And we win more.
Oh, my eyes watering.
So much more than we did before, when it was just ink on paper.
But Aladdin isn't the one of the ones of the Disney movies you've seen before?
No, I have not seen it yet.
Well then.
It's more like
I am planning on watching it soon because we have Disney Plus.
one thought is you,
Fair.
the other is me. What do you think?
Okay, bet. I love this. I've always considered you, but now I consider you a friend. Yeah.
Friend! Yes!
Easy ending.
Oh, fireworks and fizzy drinks and all the good things about every holiday you've ever heard of. I did hear about one once that was mostly human sacrifice, so that one, no. But the other ones, all of them. Like the pictures of people smiling and covered in colors, laughing with their arms around each other. Yes! It is such a relief to know that I can keep your secrets now. To know that I have stories and experiences that are mine, that I have someone to share them with, that we can go through the world together and be amazed or surprised or just present if we want to.
I know that'll take you everywhere I go. Yeah.
Ooh, except the bathroom.
Yeah, except
There
for
are
that.
some things I don't need to know.
Fair.
Actually, on second thought, take me to the bathroom.
No!
I want to know everything because I can protect and treasure everything. And frankly, I've never understood automatic soap dispensers.
That's bold of you to assume I have one. Do you want to go to the bathroom with me?
Yeah! When you have to, of course. Don't go off and drink a liter of water or anything.
Well...
Until then, though, whatever happens is okay.
Luckily for you, I'm diabetic, so I pee every hour.
Friend.
You're not. He's not diabetic. I want to qualify that. He's not. What? Okay, she said don't go off and drink a liter of water. Obviously, don't chug a liter of water, because, you know, if you drink too much water too fast, you could actually die. But what's a liter? Because what's the amount of water that like is the amount required for you to drink every day to like be like not dehydrated? Is it a liter? Is it more? Is it less? Like, what's the amount? Because I know there's like a certain amount of like, oh, you need to drink this much water every day to be healthy.
3 liters.
3 liters?
Well,
Okay.
It depends. It depends. If you're a guy, you need 3 liters, but if you're a girl, you need 2 liters.
Okay, so either way, it's more than 1 liter.
Oh, happy sigh.
Nice. I'm satisfied with that.
Friend, a real one. I have one now.
And now we've officially finished the upstairs. Except for realizing, but like, I mean, obviously.
Oh yeah, check her recipe. I'm curious.
You don't need to tell me that every time, dude. You and Diane are friends. Your members and hers are whole again. Are now whole again. Nice. Ooh, definitely. I don't think she would be involved. Would she be involved with anyone else's roots?
I doubt it.
Okay, we can see if we can realize her tomorrow. Oh, you know what? I wonder if there's a dialogue option to ask Skylar, like if, because, you know, we don't know. I mean, we could probably look it up, but also it's really hard to look up things in this game for whatever reason, but like, I want to see if there's a way we can, like, tell if we're able to realize someone, like, because, you know, usually we go to realize someone and then Skylar pops up and it's like, actually they're involved in this person's route. I wonder if there's a way to, like, discover that before we actually go and try to realize them and then just waste a heart. Damn it! It still frickin' counts. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Okay, where should we start? So we've officially finished the upstairs now. So, as far as the outside area goes, so over here in this little hallway, we finished Stella, finished Dorian.
Talk to Faria.
Oh yeah, because she has smarts, huh? Well, I can't speak. I still don't want to, like, end up going, like, all over the house. I kind of want to keep it, like, room to room.
Yeah, but, like, she's the last person in the downstairs bathroom.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Damn, look at that board.
Oosh.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of freaking people. Let me just see. Is that a bar of soap? I was gonna say it is that, does that also count as Titus, but no, she's freaking laundry detergent, which is a completely different thing. Yeah, I guess she would be the last person in the downstairs bathroom. Okay, well we'll keep that in mind. I'll keep the bathroom. You know what? I'll keep that open. Keep that in mind, just to like remind myself. Okay, so like as far as like the hallways and shit, I think we're good. Okay, we finished everyone in the we did finish everyone in the kitchen, right?
Oh yeah, we need to do the laundry room too.
Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, we finished everyone in the kitchen. We just haven't realized a bunch of people yet. We finished everyone in this little room. This little room, we have Gaia, who we haven't even started yet. Keys, we're currently working on. We already talked to her. The living room, I feel, is maybe another big one. Actually, no, I think strangely the big one is probably the laundry room, because we still have Hoove. We still have Washford and Drysdale. We have freaking Titus. And that's it. Titus, Washford, Drysdale, and Hoove. So that's a big one. And then for the living room, we have Dante.
Jeremy.
Yeah, Dante, Jacques, who we haven't finished yet. Jeremy. I think
that's it.
Yeah, so I guess the laundry room would have the biggest amount of people that we haven't talked to yet, because this is a big room, but like we've talked to pretty much oh, and Mateo.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so technically the living room and the laundry room has an even amount of people we haven't talked to yet.
Let's start with the living room.
Yeah, because we do need to talk to Jeremy in order to finish Celia and in order to realize Celia and Florence.
And I want to talk to Dante because he's Zuko.
Yes, of course, I know. Let's see if we have any preemptive stuff we need to do with. Okay, we've met Jeremy. Okay, you just put on a play. Okay. Okay, right, there was that. Okay, we haven't. Okay. Okay, so nothing preemptive with them. So we could just talk to them again. Okay, nothing with him. And then Mateo was interesting because there was the whole Inanimate thing. Where is he? Preemptive stuff. Hey, Mateo, clean up the rest. You have to visit from Lent. Okay. Oh, son of a bitch! And there's also Dolly.
Yeah.
So that's 5 people in the living room. Okay, so the living room definitely has the most. Okay, let's just go down the line. Let's just do what we did with kitchen. So we'll start with Charlie.
Welcome back. It's Sci-Fi Thursday. Today's play is
Oh.
called Beyond the Stars.
Oh, that's right.
It's about space exploration. Here to join me?
There's like that's right. There's like a different theme for each day of the week. So like whichever day, I think the description said Friday. So Friday was fantasy, and now Thursday is sci-fi, and she's straight up RoboCop. What plays do you do each day again? Nice reminder. Or you can you can just go through every day of the week. Sure, yes.
Awesome. Did you know that Celia is here every week? Turns out she loves sci-fi stuff. Who knew?
Oh yeah, and on Friday, Florence came. I remember that.
I can hear you, you know. And what's so wrong with that? Can an old girl like me have a hobby?
Aw.
I was around back when Star Trek was first
Star
released,
Trek.
you know.
Nice.
I've been a fan since day one. Go on.
Aye, aye, Space Commander. Today's play is about a group of space explorers. You're the captain of our starship, and I'm your robot assistant and navigator.
So it's Star Wars.
And lights up.
Oh no, she's not RoboCop. She's freaking C-3PO.
Beep boop. All systems are green, Captain.
Although the
We are
mask does
surrounded
look like
by
RoboCop.
both the vastness of
Yeah,
space
definitely.
and the endless prospect
Which is still
of
technically
adventure.
sci-fi, isn't it? Is RoboCop?
RoboCop, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sci-fi.
Yeah. It's not. It's just not like space sci-fi. Because sci-fi is still like robots and stuff.
Yeah.
Clary, where shall we go?
Let's explore an alien world.
Understood. Plotting a course for the nearby planet, Closetron 5.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Closetron, like Closetron, because it's close, but no, Closetron.
Bouncing up and down to imitate a spaceship entering warp speed. Oh, classic.
We have arrived, Captain. Scanners detect a gathering of aliens outside. They are armed.
Ruh-roh.
What would you like to do?
Let's befriend the aliens. We tell them we come in the name of peace and love. Nice. Hell yeah.
You and
Don't make me
Sherlock
threaten you with
disembark.
peace and love.
Yeah, I was a little thinking of that.
Unfortunately, they
Or
misinterpret
no,
your
I'm warning
signs
you.
of
I'm
peace
warning you with
and
peace and love.
take you captive. Their leader speaks to you.
Welp.
Human invader. We are a stable race of 4-legged creatures. But your robot companion, it is a swivel chair. This brings chaos, instability. You claim to be here in the name of peace and love. But surely you plan to destroy us.
The trigger in our spaceship kind of gives off vibes of Connie Soul.
Oh yeah. Oh
Like
yeah.
if Connie Soul was a chair. Because like the armrests, they literally look like little joysticks.
Yeah, it does.
And then of course, you know, the yellow and the star.
Just then, an explosion! Giant spider-like creatures begin invading the alien camp.
Ah! It's the Ottoman Empire!
The Ottoman!
Yeah.
What can we do?
That's awesome. Didgeridoo. Can they not be spider-like? Spiders freak me out. Oh yeah, our safe word was didgeridoo. Making love with the aliens. Making peace?
Hi-ya! We break through our bonds.
Yeah, let's make peace and work together to defeat the spiders. Or whatever. Give a speech to the monsters using ShareBot as a translation device.
Wow. What an incredible speech. They're retreating. I never thought it was possible to broker a peace with those monsters.
Nice.
Perhaps I was too hasty with them. Perhaps I have been too hasty with you as well, human. From this day forwards, our species shall be allies.
Hell yeah.
Hip, hip.
Nice.
Lights down. Great work, Captain. That was a classic pulpy space adventure.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure in order to get her ending, we need to go through, like, all the plays. So we need to talk to her, like, each day of the week, which means we still have to talk to her at least 5 more times.
I'm pretty sure we can realize Celia now.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense, because, like, for each play, a different person shows up, and for Thursday, Florence showed up, and now Celia showed up. So maybe we can. Maybe it's just that simple, like how it was with Keys. Like, we literally just needed to talk to Hector once, and then we could realize them after, you know, they were involved with Celia, and then same with Lux and whatnot.
Indeed. Though I could do without the screech at the end.
Speaking of which.
Yeah, speak of the devil. Speak of the ceiling.
That's called getting into character.
It's called threatening to shatter my chandelierings.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you know, that's actually really cool, chandeliers.
I mean, that is literally what her earrings are, they're chandeliers.
The rest of the play, however, was quite enjoyable. Good work, you two. I'll be sure to catch the follow-up next week.
Well, both of you do assume I'd be coming to her on the same day, but okay.
Thanks, Mayor. See you later.
I mean, she's probably just saying that.
Oh, fantastic work. As always. Come back on another day if you want to try out another play. Or even today, if you want.
I would love to come back to you on the same day to progress your story, but I unfortunately cannot.
You're so much fun to play off of. I'm really looking forward to it.
Jeremy gives a delightful little curtsy.
Aw. Cute. Okay.
Talk to Celia.
Well, I don't really want to waste my last heart on... Put on a Thursday production of Beyond the Starscape, and it went pretty well. Friday production, yeah. I don't really want to waste my last heart, especially if we can't realize her. I want to talk to someone new, and we can... Well, what I want to do is talk to someone new, and then tomorrow talk to Skylar again and see if there's a question I can ask her about, like, how can we tell if if we can realize someone or not yet. I want to see if that's a dialogue option.
Talk to Dante.
I was about to say, I know your ass wants to talk to Dante. You just want to hear his voice.
Well, well, well. The enigmatic Amber returns for another lesson.
Just every time he talks, you're like, yes, yes, yes.
You ready?
I need to capture the avatar.
Literally. What's it gonna be about?
We're gonna stick with getting to know you, but it's time for a new kind of icebreaker.
Alright, before we did, like, what, pickup lines or something?
For example, do you know where the avatar is?
Yeah.
As you might know, ice sucks, so we gotta break it.
Maybe you and Freddy shouldn't interact with each other.
First off, what's the worst way to get someone's attention?
Damn, all of those are bad. Catcalling, unwanted touch, inappropriate comments. I mean, catcalling and inappropriate comments could technically be the same thing. They're in the same vein. Like, you could catcall with inappropriate contents. But I mean, shit, all of those are bad. But what's the worst one? I mean, either way, if I pick any of those options, he'll be like, yep. But I feel like catcalling is probably the worst one.
Right!
Unwanted touch is pretty bad
That's
too,
just an
though.
insincere and unsolicited form of selfish flattery. And for what? Someone who does that isn't trying to get to know you. They're just being a creep.
Exactly.
So the real question is, how do you start a conversation with someone you don't know in a respectful way that also shows you might be interested in them and hopefully makes them interested in you? Tricky, right? That's what we're gonna explore today.
Okay. Really passionate about the kind of stuff. Whatever, you're the boss. So if I want to get everyone to hate me, I just do the opposite. You're really passionate about this kind of stuff, huh?
You ain't lying. I am fire, after all. A flaming hot, hopeless romantic.
Alright, a little bit of self-deprecating comment there, but sure.
You know what I've seen? How many proposals I've warmed? First date flirting in the living room, Valdiva flicks and chills, wine night cuddle sessions, bearskin rug rubdowns.
Yeah. The fire is always the one to set the mood. Oof.
Let's just say I've done my research on this sort of thing.
He's like, I've seen the good and the bad.
And not to mention,
and the really, really bad.
I'd like to be in love one day.
Aw, bullshit.
Anyway, I know about fiery connections.
Anyway, but enough about me. I'm trying to train you.
That's why I can help you. But nothing could happen without the icebreaker. And the icebreaker is observation and interest.
Interests?
Right. It might seem basic, but first you gotta notice them. But not just that. Can't be like, oh, they're hot, I'm gonna go talk to them. Nah, yo, you gotta really take them in. What's their demeanor? How do they look? Are they with someone? All that and more. Then, use the information you gleaned to guess what they might be interested in, and lead with that.
See, this is good. I love how we talked to Tony and had his like love workshop, and he just like completely mentioned like the opposite of when it like literally Tony's love advice is the complete opposite of Dante's. Like Tony's is like the bad love advice, and then Dante's is like the really good love advice. Whoa.
Alright. Say there's somebody you meet for the first time and they're wearing merch of a show or a game or a book, you know? What do? Maybe compliment them on it, right?
It'd be so funny if the bad option would be like, if the bad dialogue option would be like, oh, you're a fan of that? Name every, you know, whatever, that type of thing. if that's one of the dialogue options for like the hate ending, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
But what could you
you're a Gamers fan? Name every episode.
Yeah, name every. Quiz them on what literally quiz them what they know about the series.
I mean, technically the same.
No, literally. Okay, ask them who their favorite character is. Tell them your favorite episode. Ask them who their favorite character is.
That's a good one. Smile, gently ease into the topic, and you can build a great rapport with them really quickly. So, you learn about, or even better, share in their interest. Make them excited about it.
Talk to them about their hyperfixations.
Start that connection by talking with them about what brings them the most joy.
You want to run into a person with severe ADHD? Talk to them about their hyperfixation. Or better yet, just mention their hyperfixation and they'll do all the talking. And all you gotta do is just sit there quietly and listen. And then bam, you'll have their heart.
What better way to build a friendship?
That makes a lot of sense.
Dope. You get it then. You gotta communicate.
The other option was like, I thought that we were working about picking people up, and then I bet his thing would have been like, well, you gotta start a friendship before you get into a relationship. You can't just get right into a relationship, which is the complete opposite of this game. Because it's either, you don't go from friend route and then love route. It's either just like, you meet them, you do a couple things, and then you become lovers with them.
Let's go to phase 2. Alright, so you made it past the icebreaker. Now you're vibing a little. They mentioned they're going to a concert of one of your favorite bands.
Ooh.
What do you say next?
Oh man, I love them. Are you going with any friends? Music is for dorks. Lucky, you got an extra ticket. I feel like Y would be the better one, right?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, it's just the ahem would be. That's kind of weird, but the lucky you got an extra ticket is kind of like, almost there, but not quite.
Yeah, you sound like a...
That's what I'm talking about, player.
Yeah, just say, I love them. Like, that's great.
Keeping it nice and casual and taking an interest while showing interest. Smooth.
Okay.
If they say no and they don't really have any friends who are into this band, let them know you might be down to go if they want company.
Nice.
If they say yes, maybe just tell them you're stoked for them. Don't want to seem pushy or self-invited.
Yeah, see, the whole, like, got an extra ticket would be self-invited.
Get to know them before getting too personal. You know, build up to it. Maintain that good balance of digging somebody, learning about them, and gauging their boundaries.
Ooh, SAS 20. Too much work, I'm just in it for the quick hookup. Sounds complicated. Damn, both of those. Man, imagine if I didn't have 20 SAS. Both of those options would have sucked. Actually, I have a kind of a non sequitur question for you before I go.
Oh, well, damn. Shoot. Fired up.
Why are you so into love? What's your biggest pet peeve in picking up somebody? What aspect of love do you think is most important in life? Ooh. What's the best one of these to pick? I'm gonna say this one. Yeah.
Well, it's about actually making sure you build a friendship with a prospective partner.
Yeah, see,
Humans are out here getting into situationships and they don't even think about actually accepting their partner for who they are. Like, no. You ain't gonna change a person to your whims just because you think they're hot and want them. You don't get to change how they are to suit you.
Fair. Don't try to just make someone into something they aren't?
Yeah. You need to be able to be vulnerable with your partner. Even though your attraction is often what leads us to talk to someone for the first time, it only goes so far.
True.
If you want a long-lasting relationship that is sexy and mutually fulfilling, it's about the personal trust you build with them based off your mutual friendship.
Yeah.
That to me, is the most important thing.
Thanks for speaking from the heart, Dante.
You mean hearth?
Haha.
Thanks for the chat. I'll see you at the next lesson, huh?
He's cool. I mean, he's hot. He's fire. You're about to say, huh? Dante has been instructing you on how to break the ice and get the fire as a romance blazing. Come see him again for another lesson. Cool. Okay. So let's end the day. Oh, run into the wall first. Okay. You know, I bet technically this blanket would count as Mateo too, because it's literally the same kind of blanket that's on the couch or the chair or whatever. And whatever. You know, let's just close this off for now since we're not realizing anyone at the moment. Oh right, let's try with... Or no, I wanted to talk to Skylar and... before I waste a heart. Well, I want to see if there's a question I can ask to be like, how can I tell if I'm ready to realize someone or not before I, like, talk to them? If there's not, then I'll talk to her and hopefully it won't be a waste of a heart.
Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Okay, let's see. Features and utilities.
Right
let's
this
try
way.
This again. Switching features around, I believe we don't want that. Doing this a long time, we need extra help. Maybe it would be on there. Rules and strategy.
What's on your mind?
What have we got? Okay, how do specs work? How do collectibles work? What should I be doing? How do collectibles work? I don't think this will be in the right vein.
Are
but
delectable.
Let's just see what she has to say about this.
Collectibles are the funny little images that appear as datables talk to you.
Alright, we got that.
What are you curious about?
What do they do? How many are there? Do I get anything for collecting all of them? Yeah.
Well, of course.
I mean, I'm not
there's
going
an
to, but you know.
achievement. What are you thinking, man?
Yeah, freaking Steve achievement, whatever.
But honestly, I don't care very much if you find them all.
Fair.
They're just
You know
there to
there's a
give
Steve
little
achievement
extra
called
flavor
Mate
to
Everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Does that mean, like, I get the love ending with everyone?
No, I think it just means you just like F everybody.
Oh my god, of course!
I'm here
Breed!
to help you forge new relationships.
A brain sesh.
Alright. I don't really care about this other stuff. Alright, I'll focus on the game.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Any other collectibles questions?
Damn. Freaking Skylar just completely shitting on, like, the people who want to 100% this game, but, like, I don't really care about the collectibles. Be like, damn, alright! Way to throw shade! What did they do? She literally just said they don't do anything. I'm good at collectibles.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
Okay, I don't think the specs would be any more helpful. What should I be doing? I already said that.
Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Is there anything else?
In my menu that's so main.
There's lots I can chat about. Me.
Okay, is there anything else? Let's talk about our relationship. I want to talk about some let's try features.
Oh, definitely.
Maybe.
What's on your mind?
Okay, that's the same thing.
Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Weird. So in one menu. So if we say so when we first talk to her, it's like when you talk about, and then it's like features and utilities, and then it goes to that shit with like how do specs work, how does collectibles work. But then if we go one step further and say let's talk about you, and then it says let's talk about features instead of features and collectible and utilities. But then it takes you to the same screen. That's like what about specs? What about collectibles? So that's weird. Yeah, see, it's back to... Okay, so yeah, let's chat about you.
Oh, let's.
Yeah, it says features and
There's
utilities.
lots I can chat about. Me.
And then it says features, which is weird. Okay, how the dating app seems works.
My favorite subject. What do you want to know about my lore?
Yeah, this we haven't done at all. No lore from the info. How the day features work in the first place. How do people talk to each other. Why is there no real world stuff about and everything? Wait, why is there no real world stuff and everything is a thing-based pun? Huh.
I think you just asking like, hey, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like Star Trek and, you know, whatever. She gonna be like, one word, copyright. Or she's gonna mention like she's gonna go like all meta and mention the developers or something. Okay. I guess we'll just ask about everything. How do the deviators work in the first place?
Vibrations.
Okay. That's it?
Vibration.
I'm being overly simplistic. Have you heard of string theory?
Ah! Yes, I have, in fact. Yeah, actually.
Deviator technology
Have you heard of silly strings theory?
Come on, man.
Thing theory theorizes that at large enough scales, all objects and concepts coalesce into their own one-dimensional wavelength that unifies all of that type of object throughout the universe.
Okay. Intriguing.
Any object that makes up any specific wavelength is connected to all other objects on that wavelength, which by virtue of being complex enough then forms a Gestalt consciousness. Humans just never had a way of speaking with those consciousnesses until now.
What's Gestalt?
When the whole becomes more than the sum of its parts.
Okay.
With objects, it happens as a plank of wood slowly becomes a toy boat. The wood didn't change, but its status did. And once it's more toy boat than plank of wood, it changes its wavelength. Its thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin.
Okay. So when does each separate wavelength form?
Once the object or idea becomes large enough to have its own state, it breaks off the wavelength and forms a new one. That's why tables are different than chairs, even though they might be both made from wood.
Okay.
Their thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin. I like to call the wavelengths animus, but you can use any term really. This is how we can directly acknowledge these things' existences. Deviators vibrate along each of these anima. That's why when we awaken something, it wiggles a little. What did you think about that?
Okay. You know what? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes. Listen, I'm glad you asked me about this. You see, my inner workings are based on some very specific tech that was created by one of Valdivian's founders.
Yep, Franklin, we know.
I'm gonna show you my insides.
Oh.
You ready?
Alright then. Ready, I guess.
Skylar points to her own deviators and invites you to look closely. You see there is a small space just between the lens and the earpiece.
This is my suspension. It keeps these deviators running. It's not doing great.
It's not? Oh my god, there's a little face.
Oh?
Oh my god.
Where?
Look at the...
Oh my god, I see
yeah,
it,
you see it, yeah. Why would glasses have a suspension? Isn't that for cars?
Ding ding! That's exactly the thing! It's a very special type of suspension. A suspension of disbelief.
Okay. What does that mean?
Basically, it works super hard to make everything in this little love experiment work. But it's strained, really strained, with all these wild things going on around here. Talking to objects, bringing them to life. Objects having names and hidden lives and sexy human bodies and everything. It can barely handle it.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense because she's basically a prototype. Like, this is the first and only creation of this deviator thing. How can I help?
Just give it a little love.
So, talk to you?
Anyway,
we'll just give it a
Take
little
a closer look at Skylar's suspension of disbelief. It's hard to be sure, but she seems pleased.
Give it a give it a little love as in date you, or just keep getting the lover with a bunch of people?
You just believed in her, so she feels strengthened.
Okay.
Thanks for that. It really means a lot to me.
Ah, she's referring to her suspension as a she because it has a face. Well, only because what you said made sense. I'm just gonna say no problem.
Skylar smiles warmly and lets you go.
Oh, wait, but no, I wasn't done! What the hell? I still have other questions, god damn it! Alright, whatever.
Yeah, you might as well talk to Celia.
No, I don't want to waste a heart. I actually want to see if we can realize Diana. Because why not? I said I was gonna do that. So.
Oh, you're back! I have so much to tell you. I bet you have so much to tell me. Adventures?
Oh, I guess I could have applied the
place
same
to share
logic
divulge
with
and
waiting on
burden and
Celia
reflect.
for waiting on Diana too,
That we
but it's
both
already
get to
too
do
late.
it is just.
Oh my god.
It's too late. I already freaking talked to her.
I'm still me. You may have imagined that identity fades in and out like a camera seeking focus.
Not
but
choosing the
really,
realizing
it changes
option with her
colors.
would be
Chameleon learns
just
and
as much of a
adjusts,
waste
but
as
it's still a lizard
trying
in
the
end.
realization and having Skylar come in and be
I
like,
think I also
no.
might be obsessed with lizards. Anyway, welcome. It's always good to see you.
Okay, is that the option for realizing? What if I could offer you real skin, my chameleon? Okay.
Yes! Enthusiastically and with no context, yes! But as I understand it, this isn't entirely up to me.
Well, it kind of is. We need your
Do you
consent.
have what you need?
But, yeah, let's see. Alright, I know what it takes.
Diana?
Yeah, I
bring
figured
magic
she
to
wouldn't
the
be connected
world.
to anyone else, because she was kind of just offering her own world.
The spectral energy
Alright,
flows
bet.
through your date theaters, and what was once merely your diary becomes
Oh my god. Oh my
I'm
god,
so
she
excited.
literally... Wait, stop. She literally has a Cheshire cat face and a rabbit on tattoo on her freaking left arm.
Oh my gosh, she does.
She's literally Alice in Wonderland.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No. Look at the T on her right arm.
Oh yeah, it's the T from the in freaking SpongeBob.
Yeah, it's SpongeBob.
That's so cute. She kind of looks the same. Like, her outfit's pretty much the same, except it's less, like, chaotic, because she doesn't have, like, the paper with, like, all the scribbles on it all over her. That's cute, though. Her hat is still exactly the same, but, you know, that wasn't really chaotic in the first place anyway. Her hat still looked like a book.
Oh. I have skin.
Yeah, you do.
Diana runs her fingers over her own body, understanding slowly that for the first time in her existence, she is.
Hell yeah.
I have an ending, which must mean I have a beginning. And in between those 2 points, if they even are points, they may be spectra of their own. There must be a middle.
Diana's hands come to rest on her own very real belly. She looks up at you with quivering silver tears balanced in her eyes.
Aw.
I have a middle.
I'm so proud of you, Diana. Oh yeah, because I guess, like, the spine of the book would kind of be like an empty middle, huh?
Diana's gratitude at finally having a self to understand was so deep that she wanted to help other people discover themselves in the same way.
Oh my god!
She became a therapist.
Wow, just straight off the bat, she did this.
For a while, her practice was booming, for, as you can attest, there's never been a better listener and keeper of secrets than Diana.
Damn, everyone in this game became... So, Chance became a therapist. She became a therapist. Is there anyone else who became a therapist in this game?
Lady Memoria.
What kind of therapist was she?
She was like a weird therapist where like she helps people like reconnect with objects. With their personal possessions. They're like, hey, you brought this item. How does this make you feel? Something like that.
Okay. Oh yeah, does this item spark joy? Type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as time
Is
went
anyone
by,
else that
she
became a
began to
therapist?
notice the same creeping dissolution. That
Teddy.
panic
Oh yeah.
defined so many
Not
ideas in the
officially
house.
or licensed, but he just
She was
sits at
fitting her new
Diana
self
and
to
lets
the
people talk.
Yeah,
with
he
other,
sat in the
and
cafe and just let
fragile
people talk to
her
him.
was being crushed.
Maybe
beneath
she
the
won't become a
accumulated
therapist.
mass. Finally, she had had enough. Walking back to her apartment from the office, she found herself standing befuddled in the middle of a crowded intersection. All the lights were broken. The pedestrian signal flashed, go,
Is she
stop,
become?
stop,
Oh my
stop,
god,
go.
is she gonna become a
The
freaking
cars from all sides were honking.
cross?
The driver of a yellow taxi to her right waving
traffic
his arms.
director.
The driver of a great black SUV in front of her laying on the horn in dark sunglasses. Diana stood disassociated in the midst of this chaos. From deep within her, a slow knowledge welled up. A simple and powerful no. She reached out with her right arm and swiveled her eyes to focus on the driver of the yellow taxi at the end of her fingers. She flipped her palm upward to face him. Stop. And he stopped. She reached out with her left arm and cleanly motioned for the great black SUV to move forward, slowly. There. And he moved. And the car behind him moved. And the car behind that one followed. When 11 cars had gone through, Diana flipped her palm, and the car stopped on a dime, as if by magic. She rotated her eyes back to the yellow taxi and motioned to him. Your turn. He stared at her, transfixed. But with only a slight hesitation, he began to move. And the car after him. And the van after that. Once he was through the intersection, the cabbie leaned out of his window and smiled. A bystander did eventually call the police, and the lights at the intersection were repaired that night. But Diana had found her happy place. She has been the star of the Metro Traffic Bureau ever since. On her days off,
he discovered
she
power.
sometimes comes back
No,
to
literally.
visit.
She comes back to visit, and that's it. Huh. You know what? That's actually kind of fitting. Kind of off the deep end a little bit, but fitting. That's not the right term or phrase, but like kind of unexpected, I guess. Last time you talked to Skylar, she revealed that her suspension of disbelief, that is highly strained right now, but giving her a little love, you might be able to work wonders. By maintaining a cynical approach, you might just break her. Woof.
I don't.
Yeah, so
I don't
be
think
mean.
I don't think there's a way to like figure out, like, if you need to talk to anybody else who wrote someone. Cause like I tried looking it up and I couldn't find anything.
Okay, well, first of all, anytime you try to look up anything with this game, nothing pops up ever. And second of all, I feel like one of those other dialogue options that we didn't get a chance to pick, I feel like that would have maybe led us to how do we do that. And also, apparently, if I get enough hate endings, I might break my glasses, because, you know, maintaining a cynical approach, you might just break her. Okay. Diana was realized and became the star of the Metro Traffic Bureau as a traffic control officer. Nice. Okay, let's see. Let's continue.
Talk to Keys.
Yeah, keys. I want to continue with keys. Because we do need her for smarts. And plus we were already in the middle talking to her anyway.
Have you ever got so swept up in your walk you completely lost all sense of time?
Right, so how'd it go with Rainy? You know what? Low-key, yeah. Every waking moment.
Then you'll understand my excitement.
You get logged in, bro. Why? What's happening?
I finished the concierto!
Yay! Wow, she literally logged in.
She holds a small booklet
Oh,
out
wow.
to you, beside herself with excitement.
I was about to say, I thought it was a sonata. Anyway, congratulations.
After spending time with Rainy, I came back and sat down, and it all just poured out of me. From
Inspiration.
sonata to concerto. A true repartee between solo piano and a full orchestra of friends.
Aww.
My very first composition, fully complete. I've played it a few times from start to finish, and it's safe to say that I don't hate it at all. It captured everything I wish to put to music.
That's great. Are you letting anyone listen to it yet?
I was hoping to, but do you think anyone would want to hear me play? I'm afraid I may have been something of a diva when I first arrived.
Ha, yeah, you
But
don't say.
I did apologize to Hoove, Lux, and Hector.
Cool. Considering two of those people aren't here anymore, but cool. I'm sure you don't have anything to worry about.
Then, here we go. I'll go get dressed.
And away we go! Time to see the show!
I can hear your family talking in the background, by the way. Did you just mute yourself? Is that why? Did he leave for a second? Or did he just mute himself because there's a family talking in the background? I don't want to continue. I don't know if he left.
Sorry.
Okay, what happened there?
Wait, did you hear my family talking?
I heard them talking in the background and I commented on it, and then I didn't hear anything from you, and then the noise suddenly stopped, and I was like, did he mute himself and leave for a second? And then I was just kind of sat here like, I don't want to continue if he's not here.
And they were talking about like taxes and they needed me for something.
Okay, but everything's good now?
I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, at least now I know he left, like officially. Okay. Okay, so I guess her concerto is gonna include. So she's made friends with Telly and Rainey. Has she made friends with anyone else? Like, I wonder if the concerto is gonna include. It's gonna include Telly. It's gonna include Rainey. I wonder if it'll include anyone else. Like that we didn't see her make friends with. Like she didn't really need our help to make friends with. Or maybe it'll just include those two.
I'm
I
back.
don't know. Okay, we're good. I was just rambling about nonsense.
Though hearing music without a screen seems a little obscene. Ah, damn, Telly. No wild rhyming during the old school music. Remember what happened last time.
Last time?
A concerto.
Oh, hi.
I can't remember the last time I heard one of those.
It's a good thing we didn't try to talk to everyone.
Yeah, you don't say. Because she also needed to be there for keys, apparently.
I hope this is better than those modern concerts that Bodhi used to put on.
Hey! First of all, modern. Bodhi's from the freaking 80s. What?
Finally,
And also not
I
here
get
anymore.
to sit down for a bit and take in a performance.
I'm some happy to be
Damn.
parked in my very own corner. The best seat in the house.
Damn, well, shit, apparently a lot of people were involved with keys.
Keys is dressed in a floor-length
Whoa!
gown that makes her look even more elegant and grand than she
Damn.
already does. She's absolutely stunning.
That looks sick as hell.
Rainey enters just after her.
Oh my god!
Dressed in a
Oh my god,
charming
look at her
tuxedo.
little... Oh my god, her freaking... Is that a top hat? That's too flat to be a top hat. Her little record...
Looks like a bowler. Looks like a bowler hat.
Yeah.
Here you go, honey. I've brought my finest duds and my highest quality speakers to capture all those dynamics you classical musicians want to hear.
I love the little suit. That's so cute.
Thank you, friends, for everything.
Oh my god, and her little, like, stick is the little, like... The freaking thing on the record. The needle.
The pointer. Yeah, the needle.
The needle. I'm taking my seat.
Excellent. So am I. Rainey.
On me.
Ooh, are we gonna hear full-blown song?
And...
Keys and Rainey begin to play, each in beautiful harmony with the other. You sit back to take in the waves of music.
Damn! This is more dramatic than I thought it was gonna be. This is a lot more instruments than just freaking piano. longest the song has ever gone on for in this game.
Yeah, I think both was shorter.
Yeah, definitely. Well, because the only two we've heard was Bodhi and then Miranda, right?
Yeah.
I don't think there's been any others. Every time I think it's gonna end, it starts up again. Like, I'm like, okay, alright, it's fading out. Tiny piano notes, and then it starts up again. It's like, well. I hit my mic a little bit. I mean, shit, not that I'm complaining.
Imagine it was 4 o'clock, and this was still going.
Oh my god. They're like, please, I need to leave. Can you look up and see how long her song is?
Alright.
I'm just curious to see like how much more we have left. It's like as much as I love listening to this, I want to get back to the game. But like I feel bad if I like skipped it and it was like almost done.
Oh my god.
Oh no, what is it?
It's 9 minutes long.
Oh, that's not that bad. I thought you were gonna be like, it's 20 minutes long. We've already been sitting here for a good chunk of time. Can you like look at the stream footage and like rewind and see like how many minutes it's been since it like started? Cause like I feel like we've already been sitting here for like 5 minutes.
I don't think I can rewind.
Really?
No. It's not letting me.
Huh. I guess that's not an option on... Because I know on, like, YouTube, like, even in a live stream, you can, like, rewind back to a certain part. It just won't, like, be live anymore, like the little red dot will like gray out or something, but I guess that's not an option on Twitch. This might take a little doing, but can you... I assume there's like a video with like her whole song. Can you like listen in on the video and see like where the music is relative to what's playing right now? I don't know how easy that would be. Just to see like a timestamp or something.
It's gonna be really hard for me to do.
Oh, well, never mind. It's over.
You listen as long as you like, allowing the music to wash over you and transport
Didn't
you
need to
into
do shit. Just
Key's
needed to sit
fantastic
there for
world.
like five more seconds.
Thank you for letting me sing at last.
Finish listening. Yeah. Nice.
Sing? You're playing, not singing.
Yeah, well, she's a piano, so she basically
was
that was
that?
her version of singing.
Imagine all she did was just like open her mouth and just like, oh, that just came out of her mouth.
Yeah, just like that freaking. Oh my god! Like that one scene in freaking Lilo and Stitch where, what is it? Lilo puts like Stitch's hand on like the record or whatever it is, and then he opens his mouth and it starts playing, and then he closes it and it stops playing. That's what you've been working on?
From start to finish. I couldn't have done it without you.
Hey, what did I do?
You made me feel at home. Or rather, you gave me a home. I don't know if you noticed, but I made some changes to the narrative. Piana ends up staying in the mortal realm with the magician.
Hell
you
yeah.
were the inspiration for the magician.
Oh, you don't say. Tell me something I don't know.
Cheeky. Did you like what I did with Piana and the magician's relationship?
Like the roommate friends, romantic subplot. Particular boring. Ouch. Yeah, romantic subplot.
And what about the real Piana and her magician? Do they make a great match?
I think they make a very good match.
I think I want to write a lot more pieces about them.
Hell yeah. Maybe we can write it together. Pose nude for
Maybe
that.
we
Whoa,
can
what was
even
that
play it
option?
together.
I would love nothing more. Yes, us collaborators.
My love.
Aww. That's cute. I like that. I'm satisfied with that.
Gotcha.
What'd she say? Hey, 91!
Ooh.
Damn, look at that! Hell yeah. Bunch more people now.
Yeah, we get more people now.
Yeah, Keys has fallen in love with you. What a major chord. What a minor lift. Ha, nice. Minor lift? I mean, I get the puns, but... Ooh, including her. Look at that. Before we start trying to go around and do stuff, I kind of want to talk to Skylar again. See if there's a way to tell before talking to people. Okay, so now the only person left in this room would be Gaia. Interesting. Okay. So let's... How many hearts do we have left there? 2. Okay, it's Friday, so I don't want to talk to Charmy again, because we already, you know, did that play. Dante.
What do you know? The little pickup embryo is back for another lesson.
Haha. Nice.
I hope you're ready for some more complex pickup strats.
Okay. Tomorrow speaking, what else could there be?
No way. We're about to up the difficulty level. Last time we worked on what do you do if you have mutual interests like a show or a band. But what about if you don't have a ton in common right away? How do you get to know them then?
You don't.
What do we talk about? Interest and...
the thing he mentioned before, observations.
Yes! Before you decide it's a boring tactic, just think about it. Sometimes small talk is a great fire starter. And look, I know not everybody is instinctually great at chit-chat, but like any great skill
I
worth
hate
having,
small talk.
it requires attention and practice. So, let's say you were meeting me for the first time at a friend's party.
Oh god, not a party.
What stuff you can observe about things going on around us, or about the situation happening?
It's chaotic and I hate
Let's
it.
roleplay, shall we?
Mom, come pick me up, I'm scared. I'm scared. What if I pick the wrong thing to say? Sure.
I'll be
No,
me,
I was gonna say
you.
it. I have something to say
But you know
about
what I
small
mean.
talk.
We're acting out the scenario.
At work, I enter a lot of elevators,
Yeah.
and sometimes people who work there or people who are just visiting, like business people.
Yeah.
They will get into the elevator with me, and they'll like I don't know what it was about them, but they're just so determined to have small talk with me.
Really?
And like we'll go into the elevator and they'll be like, "So, what you up to?" And I'm like, "Working."
Yeah.
Are you still here? And I'm like, "Yes."
But like, what the yeah, no. 90% of the time when people get into elevators, to avoid like the awkwardness, they'll either look at the wall or they'll look at their phones, which is absolutely what I do.
Okay, so I'm just standing around.
You're just standing around at a party.
Oops, oh man. Now we just happen to be standing next to each other and we don't know each other at all.
Wait. I know what he's gonna say next.
What?
So you're standing around at a party. What you want to do now is go to the corner by yourself, start clapping your hands, and just say, "I'm a cool guy. I'm a cool guy."
Oh my god, stop. Bruh. Aha, the weather is crazy out here, right? Bruh. So, how do you know Ash? Or, mutual friend? Ha, Ash, totally on a fire pun. Not talking about the weather.
Alright. Yeah, a little stiff, but you're onto something, homie. Damn.
The weather wouldn't have been a much better option.
Great question to start out with. It's relevant to where we are. It's a good jumping off point. Dope. Anyways, back to the roleplay. Oh, I know them through our job. They're a great work friend, always reliable.
You could, rely on me. Alright, what do you do at the office? Do you enjoy it?
Perfect. You're showing an interest in what
Better
they do
than
for a
terrible
living
pun.
or whether or not they actually like their job. At least you're learning more about them. We'll end there. But you're doing hella well, little Cinder. Proud of you.
Yeah, there's not much there when it comes to talking at a party.
So, anyway, before you go, any other non-dating advice questions you might want to ask about me?
Actually, yeah.
Fired up.
Oh yeah, because I got my smarts thing. What's your biggest pet peeve? I guess we're doing all of these anyway.
Then, well, as you could probably tell from our lessons, it's this idea of being sleazy or douchey.
So basically, Tony.
As much as I love love, nobody owes anybody else a relationship. That's the biggest thing. You can say all the right things to somebody, but it means nothing unless you actually get to know them. It's the real jerks that don't bother with that and say whatever they can to get what they want. So, yeah, that's my biggest pet peeve, I guess.
Thanks. I promise I won't be sleazy to you.
You're a good listener. Peace out, homie.
Yeah.
Remember that time you thought Jock didn't exist?
Oh yeah, I thought he was part of Dante. Because he's literally on his shoulder.
And I told you, and I kept telling you, talk to the ship about. And you're like, why? I'm just talking to them.
No, and there was one time where I literally thought I was hovering over the ship in the bottle, but it was just his shoulder, and so I thought talking to the ship in the bottle was just Dante, and I was like, say. Dante has been instructing you on how to break the ice and get the fires of romance blazing again for another lesson. Okay, so that's the same thing. Dude, crazy freaking real life comparison for a second. That's like kind of dark. It's old as hell. It was like many years ago. But the whole thing that he mentioned about like, oh, no one owes anyone a relationship. So I took a freaking I've been doing criminal justice major in college, right? And one of my classes was victimology, where we basically like learned about like the victims of a crime, which no one really focuses on. And there was this one book that we read called Know My Name by Chanel Miller, and it basically talks about her experience of how like she got sexually assaulted and like did all that. And in one of the chapters she mentioned like, and this is a real life thing, so like you could look it up. I don't remember the guy's name, but there was this one incident in some town in, I think it was Rhode Island or something, but like this one dude basically, he got super pissed because like every girl he tried to get with like rejected him, and he basically had the mindset that was like, oh, like you owe me a relationship. And so he was a serial killer basically. He went around and freaking shot up a bunch of girls because he like had a vendetta against women because, you know, he thought they owed him sex basically. And so he ended up like shooting up a bunch of people, and I think he ended up dying because he basically like was driving around, shot up fired a bunch of shots, and then I think crashed into a tree. But yeah, he basically like I think recorded some sort of audio message, or no, I think he filmed a YouTube video. He filmed some sort of video where he basically saying that like he was basically saying like I'm gonna kill every woman because like they didn't give me sex or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. It just reminded me of that, crazily enough.
You know, I can never be a lawyer.
Why?
Because it's boring. Because for one of my computer science classes, we're learning about like computer forensics, and one of the topics is the legality of technology, and we just basically have to read like a bunch of case studies and legal jumbo. And it was like, it's like the most boring thing I've ever read.
Well, I mean, it depends on the case file, because some case files are like extremely interesting.
Yeah, but like for computer science, it's boring.
For computer science, yes, because like it's all like technical jargon and bullshit. But like for the case files, that's like a murder case, or like someone got raped, or someone got kidnapped, or whatever, or like even like the most basic things where it's like, oh, I'm filing like a divorce against you. Like that could be like, oh, because they were abusive, or like whatever. Like that shit gets interesting. Any technical jargon, even if you understand it, yes, it's boring as hell because it's a bunch of like numbers and shit. But like, I don't know. It depends, because like even some technical things could be interesting. Because there was one section in my victimology class where we were talking about like, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was basically like we were talking about like phishing scams, and like one of the main victim of like phishing scams or like, you know, whatever is like old people, like because like they don't like understand, like, you know, because like to us like youngins, like Gen Z's, like if we saw a pop-up ad that was like, you just won $1 million, click here, you know, we'd be like, oh, obviously I'm not gonna fall for that. But like to someone who's not like very tech savvy, like a 90-year-old, they wouldn't know any better, and they'd click on it, and then they'd, you know, get scammed. So like even like some like computer like technology shit, like that, some of that shit could be an interesting case file.
But most of our case studies involve hacks. Like for example, like with Equifax, they got hacked, and like I think like hundreds of millions of people's like private information got leaked online. And yeah, we're just talking about like, hey, are they responsible? Right? What could they done to prevent it? And we're like, I don't give a shit.
How is that not? Okay, and see, this is where my lawyer brain comes in, because how is that not interesting? Like that is literally, like, not the exact thing we talked about in that section of the class, but like that's definitely like an aspect of it. Like if you were to ask, okay, so like the scenario was someone got hacked and they lost a bunch of money, right? And, you know, you asked me the question that you got asked, like, how could they prevent that? Like, that's something... Because, like, here's the thing. That would be a case for, like, say... Because, like, I'm training to be a defense attorney, right? And, like... But, like, those types of questions of, like, oh, someone got hacked. Like, how could they have prevented it? That would be evidence used, like... Say I was like a prosecutor, right? And like, I was trying to like, or no, actually it works for defense. No, I'm getting it backwards. I'm a defense lawyer, right? And I'm trying to defend the criminal. That would actually be a really helpful like question to like answer to like help my case. Cause say someone got hacked, right? And I'm defending the person who hacked them, and it's like, I mean, it's a shitty aspect, but it needs to be done in some cases. Like, you don't want to do it too hard, because then obviously you're an asshole, and this is one of the main things that, like, defense attorneys get shit on for, is, like, making the victim seem like it was their fault. Like, victim blaming on it, obviously, which is a very shitty thing to do, but in some cases it's necessary to, like, when your case, because there's a bunch of, like, moral, like, shit of, like, being a defense attorney. Like, it's like, oh, you're defending this criminal who, like, did this really bad thing, and, like, you're basically, like, basically victim blaming, like, shitting on the victim to basically, like, to win your case. And it's like, yeah, it sucks morally, but, like, that is my job. And, like, I've had this talk with my parents before. Like, you know, my mom has asked me, like, oh, what would you do if you got assigned to a criminal who, like, did all this really bad shit and, like, you know, they're, like, completely unforgivable. And it's like, it would suck defending them, but, like, it's my job, and, like, I'll do the best I can, you know, without, you know, being a shitty person. Like, obviously I'm not gonna be like, you know, I'll do anything to win type of deal, but like, in some cases where it's like this criminal is, like, completely unredeemable, like, the victim is completely innocent, like, some lawyers do have to be like, they have to, like, ignore their morals completely and literally just focus on, like, this is my job, I have to get this job done, and, like, I'll do whatever it takes to, like, win. But, like, for me personally, it's like, because, like, here's the thing, like, yes, it's my job to, like, defend this person, and if I lose, then I might not get paid because, you know, I failed to do my job. But it's like, if I tried my best while also staying on the side of justice, then it's not that big a deal. It's like, okay, oh well, you know, I'll learn from this and I'll get another case and maybe, you know, it'll be better. Maybe the criminal, because, you know, every time someone's labeled as a criminal, they're just immediately seen as, like, they're bad, they messed up, they can't be redeemed. But there are some cases where it's not like that, because, like, because there was another book I read, it was, oh shit, the name is escaping me, but it was basically, like, this defense lawyer, wrote a book, and the main case, it was, the defendant was Walter McMillian. He got accused of a murder that he didn't commit. And in the book, and this defense attorney, Brian something, I don't remember, but Brian Stevenson. But he was talking about, you know, the Walter McMillian case, but he was also talking about, like, other cases he, like, got assigned to, which a lot of them were, like, kids, or, like, you know, teenagers, and there was this one case where this kid, and his friend, or it was just the kid, and he was, like, a teenager or something, like, maybe, like, 15 or something, but, you know, he basically, if I remember the details correctly, he went into a restaurant and tried to rob this couple, and, you know, they didn't comply, and he basically, like, shot at them, and he ended up shooting the woman in the ear, and so, you know, he went to prison, and, like, afterwards, like, somehow, like, the kid and the woman, like, got in contact, like, maybe over the phone, or, like, in person, or something like that, and the kid, like, was super sorry, he, like, apologized, he was super regretful, all this stuff, and the woman who got shot by him forgave him. And I don't remember if he ended up getting out of prison, or if I think he continued to be sentenced, because, like, this was, like, in the 80s or 90s, and it was also in the South, and, yeah, it was in the South, so there was a lot of, like, you know, racial problems, because Walter McMillian, he was African-American, so, like, there was a lot of, like, racial, and, yeah, and the woman who got shot was white, and then the kid was black, but, like, I think he ended up, like, still having a life sentence, but, like, even though with that, like, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, once he apologized and, like, the woman forgave him, like, every week she would, like, come down and visit him, or, like, write to him, or, like, you know, give him a call or whatever, and just, like, chat with him, which was super nice. So, like, not all criminals are, like, irredeemable. Like, yeah, they might have messed up and, like, made a mistake, and, like, you know, they have to compensate for their actions, but, like, some people can be changed. But in the case of, like, if, like, a criminal is, like, completely irredeemable, and, like, you know, because like if I wasn't put in that situation, like I got assigned to someone who was completely irredeemable, and I see them as completely irredeemable, and like I see the victim as like they did nothing wrong, I still have to like, you know, do my job. Like it'll suck, but like I still have to like do my job to like try to get this irredeemable criminal like, you know, out of jail or whatever. And you know, obviously I'll stick to like, you know, the laws and like what I'm supposed to do. Like obviously I won't, and like I don't know, because there is an aspect, because like in my opinion, so like victim blaming is like, because most people see like victim blaming as like completely wrong, like oh it's super effed up, like they went through all this shit and now you're gonna do this. But it's like, you can do victim blaming, but you gotta do it smartly to not seem like an asshole. Like if you just like, you know, pointed a finger and like played the blame game, like you would just be seen as an asshole. And then obviously like why would the jury side with you? Like obviously they're gonna side with the victim. But like you kind of have to do it in a way that's like, I hate to use this as an example, but like it's something I'm a little knowledgeable on because of Know My Name. It was a sexual assault case. Like you kind of have to do it, like you kind of have to victim blame, but like do it logically, where it's like, say for example, like a person got raped and they were at a party and they got super drunk and you know whatever, then it's kind of like oh, like, you know, it goes back to the questions you prompted that you learned in your class, like oh, what could they have done to prevent this? It's like, be like, okay, this person got raped at a party that they were super drunk at, so it's like, okay, well, you know, in the case of quote-unquote victim blaming, it's like, well, why did you get drunk? Like, did you have friends around? Like, did you know you were gonna get drunk? Like, you know, how drunk were you? Like, you know, stuff like that. So it's like the question to answer in that scenario, to answer the question of what could they have done to prevent this from happening, to be like, okay, you could have like, you know, stuck with your friends, or like, you know, controlled your drinking a little bit, or, you know, something like that. And obviously, you know, there's still the aspect of the person who raped them, you know, obviously shouldn't have done that, but it's like, it's the aspect of you can't control the actions of the other person, you can only control what you do. And if you're super drunk and you're like, you know, super inebriated, you have less control of what you're able to do. So like if you're drunk, you have, you basically take away your option, or at least lessen your option of being able to, you know, control your actions. So like the person whose actions you can't control, the rapist in this case, like they saw that you were not in control of your actions because you got super drunk, and so they kind of like preyed on you. Because like say you have person A who's sober, and you have person B who's not sober, and then you have person C who's, you know, the perpetrator. Person C goes up to person A, tries to, you know, do things with them, and person A, being sober, they're like, no, get away from me. And then they go to person C goes to person B, who's inebriated, and, you know, they're inebriated, so they're not thinking straight, and so it's a lot easier for person C to, like, you know, take advantage of person B than it is for them to take advantage of person A. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, in the case of, like, so, because, like, obviously, those kinds of questions in your computer science class of, like, what could they have done to prevent themselves from getting hacked, obviously, you're not in the field of lawyer, so it's not interesting to you. But in my field, it's super interesting, because asking those questions, answering those types of questions would help my case immensely. Even more so since I'm training to be a defense attorney. Because if I was training to be a prosecutor, then it would be like, I wouldn't say it would be like, who cares, but it'd be more so like, you know, I still need to focus on it, because, you know, the defense attorney might use those questions to, you know, prosecute the victim. But I don't need to think about them as hard. I just kind of need to come up with I kind of need to predict what they're going to say and counter it. And that's the same with defense attorneys too, because obviously, you know, the prosecutor will say something that's against your case, and so you need to come up with counters to, like, kind of win your case back. Anyway, Thanks for coming in my TED Talk.
Wow.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Maybe we should start a podcast.
I know, that's what I've been saying. Start a podcast.
I'm afraid to get canceled though, because like I'm just gonna like say shit and have opinions, and then people are gonna be like, no, you're wrong.
Okay, to be fair, that's your first mistake on the internet. Share your opinion.
Yeah, for real. Be a person.
We already treat this stream like a podcast.
No, for real. Like instead of playing the game, we're literally just sitting here talking. Okay, I already talked to Skylar today, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I want to talk to one more person to do my heart.
Talk to Celia. Talk to Celia.
I don't want to waste the heart on that shit. I still want to see if there's an option to be like, hey, how can I tell to realize this person yet?
Come on, we talked to Diana.
Oh, Mike. Okay, and Diana was clearly not connected to anyone. Celia just so happened to be connected to Keys still. So shut your mouth. So who in the living room? You know what? I'm gonna talk to Shock, cause why not? He's a weird one.
Wow! I've not felt quite this elevated since... My god. Since I can remember.
Oh yeah, cause he was involved in... Go ahead.
I haven't felt this elevated since I got that step stool.
Oh my god, come on, dude. Well, he's all ecstatic because, you know, to him, we basically just completed Bo's quest that he was involved in.
What a jape! What a rip-roaring ramble through daring, danger, death, and great deeds! Have you seen? Have you noticed? Shield your eyes if you must. I'm mobile! A mass of cockroaches,
oh my
dressed
god.
as pirates
What?
and armed with cocktail swords, materialize from seemingly nowhere, brandishing their weapons at you.
Oh my god, is that the cockroach army?
Indeed!
Are they your friends now? Are they your pirate crew?
My new friends here are
Oh my god!
amenable and exceedingly well disciplined.
You know?
All I need to do is issue the command and they muster en masse beneath my bottle and then we're off.
Oh my god, they move his bottle. That's so cute.
Since we returned from our great expedition, I've been to the kitchen, the bathroom, and the foot of the stairs.
Whoa.
I'm unstoppable! I'm a force! And when we do stop to drink rum and swap wild tales of our exploits, I find I quite enjoy their humor. I believe that as a species, they may have gotten a somewhat undeservedly poor reputation. They're quite funny.
They're huge.
Oh, yes, quite. Quite true. But they're funny. And after all, could the same things be said about me?
Well, yeah, except you're tiny.
With the possible exception of huge.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, in recent
Exactly.
days, I've begun to think that perhaps there might be some advantages to how I
You know what those
size-
cockroaches remind me of?
Oh my god, okay.
But enough of this
After we finish chatting with him.
tomfoolery. What brings you back to the foot of the ocean's own overthrow?
Wanted to see if you were still weak enough to get hurt when I make fun of you. My god. Still don't get your self-naming, but I just wanted to say hi. Yeah, why not?
See, you're still a waster of time.
Oh, come on, man.
I'll bring you high to me when you could be bringing me adventure. Or cat.
Bro, I brought you adventure!
Even a piece
What do
of
you
jewelry
mean?
or
I didn't want to
a
insult
fascinating
him, although he
chicken
probably would
across
have
your
liked
path.
that, huh?
Or a dagger.
Yeah.
He probably would have liked that if I insulted him. Oh, well.
But no. You bring me high.
Well, sorry.
I've decided that I do not hate you.
Okay.
I loathe you.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's where he's going. Which, whoops. Excellent. What I was going for.
I
Yeah.
doubt we shall ever be close bosom companions.
Oh yeah, I forgot
but
his whole thing was he wanted
will
to
not
kill
kill
me.
you.
And he couldn't, because he's
I
tiny.
may occasionally try to kill you, truth be told. But that is my nature. And in your case, I do not necessarily mean it as anything.
Hey, don't kill me! I brought you those cockroaches. I took you on that journey where you met those cockroaches. I'm sorry, are we friends?
As closely as I can approximate the concept of friendship, to be truthful, the word sticks in my throat like an overripe date. We are friends.
Okay then.
Ask nothing of me, and don't put your luck with smiling or waving or trying to pat me on the shoulder or anything. But I do not hate you, and I will not kill you.
Wait, was that the end then?
Congratulations.
Like I touched you without permission.
There are very few beings on my list of do not hate, will not kill. And now, I'm off. Myself and my army, off to the horizon and beyond.
Well, damn, we literally just needed...
violence and glory.
So I guess we just, like, shortened the amount of times we need to talk to him by adding him onto Bo's quest. Because we literally just needed to talk to him once and now we're friends! I thought I almost messed something up there.
Hard to have a co-captain, but you'll do.
Hey. Well, damn. Cool. I thought I was gonna mess something up there, but we did not.
Hey, I want you to check which characters we can realize now, because our smart's at 91 now.
Yeah, wow. Dude, Chuck's smart is at 0.
Speaking of
That's
smarts.
so fitting. Oh my god, and his empathy's at 0 too. That's so fitting. Oh my god. That's so funny. Okay, alright. Bedtime. Okay. Let's see. Let's talk to Skylar again.
Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Okay, so I think it was chat about you.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me.
And then dating objects things works up a
My
little bit on
favorite
that.
subject. What do you want to know about my lore?
Okay, how to date able to talk to each other. Okay, we learned that already. Oh wait. Or no, it was the other things that we... Or no, it was the other thing that we talked to her about, and now that's like not an option anymore. So, okay, I guess the options don't stay like with the other things. Because I guess if we forget information, like if we need to learn about the specs again, that's still there. But like the thing in the glasses, like that was such a big thing. Is like, how could you not forget about that? Or how could you forget about that? And also it was in her description now. Be like, the last time you talked to her, you talked to her about this important thing. How did they both talk to each other? Okay, I feel like this will maybe tell us.
I'll be honest.
Because the lore things seem to be like the big things that you learn a lot from.
We're not speaking English right now.
Makes sense. What? Oh no, one of these.
Japanese.
What do you mean
Japanese.
one of these? I was gonna say what? Chill. I was gonna say Japanese or something. Wait. Oh no, one of these. What do you mean by that? Japanese or something?
No, not quite. The speeds at which objects and concepts think is both faster and slower than the rate at which humans think and speak.
Is it like a dog with like the pitch they can hear?
Faster in that the objects have instantaneous consciousness throughout their different forms in the universe.
Bless you.
And
Thank you.
slower in that the timelines for them can stretch into eons. All that to say, part of my job is making sure that we can all understand each other. Which means I'm processing their speech and rate of thought at a completely different timeline than yours.
It's not the way I thought this question would go, but okay.
So necessarily, we're not really talking in English.
Oh my god, X, what the hell? That's okay, as long as I can still understand it. Can I ever learn to speak their language? As long as I can understand it.
What did you think about that?
Alright, yeah, that makes sense.
All
Say
right.
that like last time.
Ooh, my suspension just gave a little wiggle.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Skylar shows you her dateviators, turning them so that you can see her suspension of disbelief. Skylar's suspension seems buoyed somehow, happier than you'd last seen her.
That's... Isn't it pronounced buoyed? Like a buoy in the water? But he said like buoyed.
Two different things.
Is it?
The buoy is the thing that floats in the water, but they're talking about buoyance.
Ah, buoyancy. Got it.
You believed in her again, so she feels even stronger. Thank you for that. It really means a lot to me.
Huh. I guess that's how we progress our route with her, is learning the lore and stuff. Okay.
I'm gonna say right now, we cannot find out.
Yeah, it seems to be the case. I believe in Skylar's suspension, she feels stronger than ever. Yeah, because... Yeah, it seems to be the case. Alright, well...
People.
I guess... Shit, we'll try our luck with this, I guess. Hopefully I don't waste a heart.
Welcome. The mayor is... Oh.
Yeah, we've seen
Even
this.
though I'm co-mayor.
She's always in
Here,
the media.
let me ring Miss Mayor.
Yep,
Miss
we've seen
Mayor,
this, we've seen this, we've seen this, we've seen all this. Hi.
Oh,
We've
I see.
seen this.
Hello.
We've seen this. Realize.
Goodness.
Yep,
That is
yep,
important.
yep.
Telly,
We've heard
just
all
be
this.
realization. Who would take care of...
I think as long as it's both of us.
Okay, yeah, we've heard all this. Telly, turn yourself off for a moment. Was that different? Maybe she was talking to someone else and whatever. I still have a feeling that's gonna be like, I don't know, because she is the mayor, so we'll see.
Sorry, but Florence
I
and
freaking
Celia
knew
can't
it!
be
I had a
realized just
feeling!
yet.
You made me waste a heart!
They need to be there for Jeremy still.
What?
Does that make sense?
I have a feeling that we're gonna get through all of the projections, and then she's gonna have a big projection where everyone who saw the projections is gonna come, which includes Florence and Celia. I had a
Happy
feeling. I should have said something. I knew it. I had a gut feeling that we shouldn't have wasted our heart on Celia. Okay.
Oh, and talk to Keys.
Do we have stats for her?
Yeah, we had stats.
Alright, I hope we don't waste a heart. Again. I'm gonna kill you if we do.
My darling, you've come to take in the sight of your rapturous lover? Or did you want to hear my concerto once more?
Oh my god, 9 minutes. Ready to be realized?
Alive? I suppose I can give it a try. Have you practiced?
Let's hope.
Sorry, but Keys can't be realized just yet.
I'm going to kill you.
She needs to go talk to Gaia. Thankfully,
Oh,
that's
because
such a short
Gaia
trip.
needs to learn about the world.
that make
and
sense?
she's African and knows French.
Happy day.
I'm not gonna try realizing any more people anymore.
Yeah, forget it.
I give up. I hate you so much. We wasted 2 whole hearts. You suck. You know what? I'm not even gonna satisfy you with talking to Dante. You don't deserve it. I'm talking to Jeremy. It's Saturday. We need to learn a thing. No playing.
If it isn't my favorite scene, partner, it's Saturday Night Dead. Tonight's play is called Throw It All Away. It's a mystery, obviously. Care to join me?
Hey, she's wearing Mateo's blanket. Sure.
Heck yeah, friend. Hey, just so you know, I think I've gotten used to playing off of you by now. If you wanted to try something a little more, I don't know, intense, well, I wouldn't say no.
What do you mean by
I'm
that?
down for whatever. Doors are open for dalliances. Just thought I'd say that up front. Okay,
You
sorry.
can
Kind of weird to pause.
make the point more risque.
Yeah, I don't know. You're intending romance?
Are you trying to set like some sort of sex scene or something?
Yeah. It's not weird. I'm glad you told me.
Aw, you're so sweet. Here we go.
Okay.
Murder
I
mystery.
Friggin' scooched forward and hit my knees on my desk and made it shake a little bit. I don't know if that
Florence
was
is a big fan
visible.
of these. She's here every
So
Saturday.
you're saying you made your
Florence
knees weak?
again, huh? Well, what didn't you know? Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, I was gonna say, are you saying that you made your knees weak?
Shut up.
It's true. I'm just an absolute sucker for
just
crime
made
shows.
a tiny little freaking earthquake. It's fine.
Sometimes I picture myself pulling off that devilish body outline.
You're
of
never
Cal
gonna
Florida.
you're never gonna let me hear the end of this, aren't you?
Huh?
You're never gonna let me hear the end of this, aren't you?
Of what?
Of Celia and
No,
and
yeah, I
Florence.
never am. Because it makes sense that they'd be connected to a bunch of people because she is the mayor. Idiot!
Okay, partner. Listen up. I'll be playing the part of the poor old rocking chair whose husband has gone missing. You're the detective investigating the disappearance. I'll play along with whatever direction you decide to take the story. Just remember, keep it respectful and fun.
You do.
And lights up!
Jeremy clasps her hands together, becoming a new chair altogether in the blink of an eye.
Cute.
Woo! Woo! Yes!
Florence, chill.
Oh, dearie me, detective. Is there any news about my husband, Henry David Throw the Throw Pillow? He's been missing for nearly 4 days, and I'm worried sick.
As it turns out, we just found him. No. Sorry, ma'am. No news so far.
No. It's so quiet here without him. I haven't been able to sleep a wink. Detective, please let me join the investigation. You have to. You just have to.
Oh, I'm going crazy, cooped up here all by my lonesome.
No way, she must be dangerous for an old doll like you. The chief's not gonna like this. Ah, what the hell, I can't say no to a face like that, because I really am going soft. I like that.
Thank you, Detective. You're a peach. Now that we're on the same team, it's time to look for some clues. Where should we start?
Clue closet. Nice. Investigate under the covers of the bed together. Whoa! Dude, she's an old woman and has a husband. Chill. Clue closet. You know, the thing with the giant, frickin'
the clue closet.
Gravity Falls Mystery Shack ass question mark on it.
Dear Henry always loved the clue closet. He was always jotting down little notes in there. Maybe we can figure out where he went based on something he left behind.
Jeremy looks around, tapping at her chin as she thinks.
I wonder if they're gonna do the trend where they plot twist it around and she ends up being the one who like, oh yeah, I murdered him or whatever.
Could be.
Let's see.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah.
Footprint. Painting with eyes that follow you wherever you go. Suspiciously stained sheet. Here we go. A note. Oh, it's a bit hard to make out. I'll need my glasses.
She mimes pulling a pair of reading glasses out, unfolding them and putting them on.
It says, walled in.
Wallace! Wait, we already realized him.
Goodness! My husband, Henry David Thoreau, wrote, walled in.
Do you know what that means?
He must be trapped in the walls.
What, like the frickin' Edgar Allan Poe story where the guy ends up trapping the other guy behind the bricks or whatever?
We have to get him out of there.
Too late, ma'am. He's in bed. He's been in there for 4 days. There's no way he could survive that long.
You're wrong. You have to be. Henry? Henry! Are you there? Henry! Henry!
Sorry, ma'am. He's gone. Damn, just straight up like that?
No.
The wail of grief Jeremy lets out nearly startles you. It feels so convincing.
Damn.
No!
She slumps to the floor, sobbing on her knees.
Definitely a theater kid.
Oh no!
Also, no disrespect to theater kids, but they are low-key kinda, I don't know, not fun to be around.
In what way? Choose your words wisely, because I was a theater kid.
I'm talking from bad experience, but like, most of the theater kids I've known from high school were mean to me.
Mean how?
I don't know, they just talked like they just didn't want to be around me. Like,
okay, well that's the complete opposite of what a theater kid should be, because most theater kids, they're overly dramatic, but like in a fun way. They're not like all hoity-toity like how you're describing.
No, I don't have anything wrong with them. It's just like, from my experience, like, I mean, like, when I was in high school, some of my friends before they became theater kids, they were friends with me. But after they became theater kids, they low-key decided that like I wasn't part of their clique anymore. I didn't fit their clique anymore, and like clique, yeah, I didn't fit in their clique anymore, and like they started acting like they didn't want anything to do with me.
Yeah, that's not like a theater kid thing. Those kids were just assholes.
Yeah.
Cause like I was I don't think I have the right to call myself a theater kid. I was like, cause I took a theater class elective, and like I ended up being, so we produced a musical. I ended up auditioning, didn't get in, but I ended up being a techie. Like I helped like build and like paint the stage and like do other things, and like even though like I wasn't, and like theater people, like they show high respect to like the tech people. Like I even remember like at the end of each play, like, you know, our thing was like, oh, like, you know, the people who were in the production, like, at the end of it, you know, they all came out and the audience was clapping, and they'd, like, wave down to the audience, and then they'd wave up to, like, the lighting people, to, like, thank the techies, and, like, thank the lighting people who were, like, dealing with the lighting, like, during the production and stuff. So, like, they show high respect to, like, everyone. And, like... Go ahead.
Yeah, like, at work, I deliver to the theater department. And I deliver a lot to, like, the scene shop, like, and it's just like one big like workshop where they like just build stuff for the sets, and it's like and it's really like, and it's really impressive.
Oh yeah, like cause in my theater class, so we had like the stage, right, and like we ended up building, like, for our musical production, we ended up building like a little like a platform or whatever, and people would stand up on the platform, so we had to make it like solid for a bunch of people to stand on. And then we had like the room with, like, you know, the chairs and the tables and, like, you know, the projector or whatever, and then off to the side we had like an open kind of workshop room with a bunch of like boxes and stuff like that, with a bunch of like props. And then we had like a closet, like a huge walk-in closet that just had a bunch of like props and shit. And I remember one of my jobs as a techie, like, while the theater, like, the people in the production were, like, performing, me and, like, a couple other kids, it would be me and one kid, or, like, me and, like, a couple other kids, and, like, it would switch out or whatever, but we would all go in there, and it was just, like, a complete, just, like, cluster F, just disaster, just super unorganized. And so we went in there for, like, a week straight, and just, like, organized a bunch of shit, like, cleaned a bunch of shit up, threw a bunch of old shit away, organized a bunch of shit, and then after a week, like, our teacher came in and looked at it, and he was like, holy shit, this is amazing, and, like, he was like, hey, everyone, come check this out, and, like, all the, like, people in the production and, like, all the other people, like, everyone came in, and they were like, whoa, this is clean as hell, like, you guys did such a good job. Man, that was the proudest I ever felt. Like, holy shit. And then, like, I was in a production. My senior year, we had, like, the senior one-act plays, or no, or it wasn't just senior, it was the one-act play, so, like, the freshmen had a play, you know, the juniors had a play, the seniors had a play, and, funny enough, I wasn't gonna, like, audition for it, and then, my teacher came to me, and he was like, cause the play was basically, it was called Lockdown, not COVID. Trust me, everyone thought that, because it was literally my senior year, literally the beginning of it was COVID. And literally during the production, we had to wear, like, we had to get these special, like, masks organized where they were, like, clear plastic, so it was blocking our faces, but it wasn't, like, muffling our voices and stuff.
Oh yeah, I know those.
Yeah. So my teacher came to me and he was like, hey, so have you thought about auditioning in this? I'm like, no, not really, I didn't really get into the next one. And he was like, well, you know, the kids want me to, because it was basically like a school shooting lockdown, and he was like, well, the kids want me to, like, you know, play the teacher, because, you know, but he was like, but I want one of the kids to, like, play the teacher. So he was like, I think you'd be a really good fit, because, you know, I was a good kid and, like, I was super interested in the theater stuff, and he was like, I think you'd be a really, you know, good candidate for this. And I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. So I went to the audition and I got the part. And so it was funny because, like, my role was, like, super easy, because I was literally only there for the first half of the production. Like, I was there for the first half, and then my character leaves, and you never see them again. Super simple. But, like, I was, like, worried about, like, oh, I don't know if I'd be able to, like, memorize these lines. And, like, I would go there, and we would practice, and, you know, most people are like, oh, you know, go home and practice your lines and, you know, rehearse them and remember. I didn't even need to do that. Like, when it's weird. When I want to remember something, like, I don't need to, like, hound it into myself. I can just, like, casually do it. And then because I want to learn it, like, I literally, I end up learning it super easily. Like, that's how I end up, like, learning song lyrics, like, really easily. And also, like, you know, that part of me is trained because of, like, choir and stuff. And, like, when I don't want to remember something, I won't. Like, I'll forget about it. But, like, with my lines, like, I didn't even need to practice them at home. I literally just practiced them, like, at practice. And, like, there was a part where, like, I needed to, like, yell at another person, like, in a full-blown argument. And they were like, and, you know, my teacher was like, oh, yell louder, like, be... And I'm like, that's like, I don't want to yell at another person. And like, it was funny, like afterwards mom was like, man, you yell a lot, like, you were like so good at the yelling, because like you yell a lot. I'm like, I don't know if that's a good thing, but like, I don't know, it was so fun. And we did the first day. There was 2 days, Saturday and Sunday or whatever, where we performed
I hate to interrupt.
No, I know,
but
it's 4 o'clock.
It's 4 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah, well, let's finish this and then we'll... Wow, that was literally it?
It's down.
I can't believe it. It's too tragic for words.
Some people don't like bummer endings, but I do. I like a story that leaves you thinking for a while after it's done.
Great work.
I haven't had a scene partner this fun to play off of since the time I got paired with that Technicolor chair at the kids' table during the last family reunion.
Oh my god.
Thanks for this. I feel like you and I can
feel like you're not an adult yet. Go
other.
grab a chair and go sit
Like,
at the kids'
if
table.
you fell backwards, I always have your back. That is my job, after all. Come back anytime. I can't wait
But
to
what
work
if I
with you
lean
again.
backwards too far and then both me and the chair go down? Oh, damn, that was it? Shit.
So we can't realize.
Performance real soon,
See you in Florence, though.
Yeah, I guess it was saying, I guess it was saying, like, Celia needs to be there for Jeremy, because technically Florence needed to be there for Jeremy, and, they're both intertwined. So, I guess it's fine now. Huh. Okay, but, yeah, let me just read this description real quick. Okay. After performing with Jeremy, you gained her trust and friendship. Okay, then. That was enough, apparently. Cool. But okay, yeah. So, basically, yeah, and, like, so we performed, like, we did the same performance, like, both days, and, like, I ended up, like, not forgetting any of my lines, and I did, like, super well for, like, the performance, and, like, it's so weird, because, like, the entire time I had a bit of, like, imposter syndrome, because I was like, I don't think my role is big enough, like, I don't feel like I'm that important, like, and, like, I'm not very good, or, like, I felt like I wasn't really good enough, but, like, by the end of it, like, like, after each performance, like, everyone was super nice, like, you did such, like, everyone was compliment each other, like, oh, you did such a good job, like, you did really well. And what's funny, too, because, phones are obviously not allowed in a theater production, like, while you're on stage, but for this specific one, since, like, the kids were, like, the performers, the characters were high school kids, like, there was one part where I ended up needing to, like, yell at a kid for the sake of the performance, and I had this whole, like, loud, just, like, rant, just of, like, yelling, and one of the kids, because, like, they were all, like, some of them, they were sat on the floor or whatever, because it was to interpret, like, them hiding under the desks or whatever, and one of the kids, like, she took her phone out and started, like, holding it up, like, to imitate, like, because, if a teacher screams, what does one of the kids do? They take out their phone and start recording. And so that's literally what one of the kids did, like, after the first performance. Like, she literally took out the phone and literally recorded, like, that scene. And then afterwards, like, everyone gathered around and started watching it. Like, watching her recording. And everyone was like, you did such a good job. Like, damn. Like, you really yelled at him. And I was like, shit, like, that felt really freaking good. So yeah, the experience you had with theater kids, those kids were just assholes, but, like, normal theater kids, who, like, real theater kids, they're super freaking nice and supportive. Like, even if you think, like, your role is just, like, the smallest thing, like, it's really important. And what's funny, too, in the actual story, the teacher's supposed to be a guy, and so, like, in the script, they kept on, like, I don't think they ended up messing up in the performance, I mean, maybe they did once or twice, but, like, it's funny, whenever they would reel out their lines, they would say Mr. instead of Miss, and they'd be like, ah, shit, she's a girl. Like, it was so funny.
And you didn't have short hair back then either, right?
I did not. Nope. I had a ponytail. I had my regular dirty blonde hair. But yeah, it was so fun, and, like, and it was funny too, cause, like, they did my makeup and shit and everything too, and I have a photo. Still, I'll have to show you someday, but I have a photo of, like, me in the little, like, teacher do. But, like, it was so freaking fun. So yeah, those kids who were quote unquote theater kids, who, like, were friends with you and then became theater kids, those kids were just assholes. They ruined
theater for me.
They what?
The theater kids didn't ruin theater for me. It was assholes that did.
Yeah, it was assholes who think they're theater kids and they're not.
Well, I like to issue an apology to all theater kids.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, because real theater kids, they're super nice and supportive, like 100%. And anyone and any theater kid who's an asshole, they're not a real theater kid. Like they basically, it's the Incredibles me and be like, you're not affiliated with me. Like theater kids are assholes versus actual theater kids.
I mean, from what I heard, apparently, like I've only been to like one play, like when at my high school.
Yeah.
But from what I heard, the production for all like the plays, like the behind the scenes of all the productions were super stressful, and disorganized.
No, I wouldn't say that. It's just they need a really good like teacher. And my teacher was super, super cool. I freaking loved him. So yeah, whenever I was a techie or like I saw like the people in the lights, it was never super stressful or like disorganized. Like every play seemed pretty like really well put together because like the teacher like guided them through it, right? Like teached them good and like gave them enough time. And like the kids were like super into it because like if it's disorganized and like chaotic, it's probably either because A, the teacher is bad and doesn't know what he's doing or doesn't care. B, the kids don't know what they're doing and don't care. Or both. But, like, if both the frickin'... Yeah, I noticed that. This frickin' spam chat, thank you. But if both the teacher and the kids are, like, super into it, like, it'll be done really well and efficiently. Anyway...
I knew someone who was in theater. Well, kinda knew him. Like they were in one of my classes, and I talked to them like from time to time, like they were in their class.
Yeah.
And one time she came to class like crying, because apparently like two of her production members like screamed at her for like messing up something.
Damn. Well, screw them. All right.
I think like it almost caused her to like just straight up like quit the production.
Damn. Well, F those producers. They were assholes. Okay, but anyway. Okay, we made a lot of progress, but there was also a shit ton of yapping. So yeah, I think next time next time we might be able to maybe not finish the living room, but like definitely make
Finish
progress.
the game?
No, what the hell? Not finish the living room, but like make some decent progress on it. And from now on, I'm saying no more realizing until we have severed a bunch of the connections, which means like knocking out like the big rooms, like the living room and the laundry room. Once we're done with those, then because I don't want to like talk to a little bit of people and then maybe try to realize, because we've gotten to the point where it's like there's a bunch of people who are connected to other people that we haven't started yet. So like I want to just like just not realize people for a while and waste hearts and just like complete like a bunch of people's routes, and then maybe not when we're done with like completely everyone, but like 90% of people, like once we've talked to a bunch of people and like finished a bunch of more people's routes, then we could just go on just like a complete just like realizing spree and just like bam 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 bam, but we gotta do a lot of talking first. But this time we did make quite a bit, not a bunch of progress, but like quite a bit. So like next time we should, next time I feel like we'll be just like talking to a bunch of people, and then the stream after that will just be like realizing. Okay, but that being said, that's gonna call it for the stream. Thank you to the people in chat and to people who just lurked and watched. For the people watching this in the future as a VOD, if you want to catch the future streams, we stream usually on Saturday from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. PST. As of recording this, March 14th, next week, the 21st, we won't be here because I'll be going out of town. The next stream will be on the 28th. I don't see a reason why we wouldn't stream that day, but just in case we end up going MIA for 2 weeks, the Saturday after that, April 4th, we should be able to stream, but I'm highly confident that we'll be able to stream on the 28th.
That is if I don't surrender myself to stale stories.
Stop that. People, you keep joking about that. People are gonna actually think you're serious. But no, we won't be here next week. But the week after that, we should be here. Just, check your notifications if you have those turned on, or, check, around that time to see if I'm live. But anyway, that's gonna call it for this one. We've gotta go. I've gotta stop yapping because I gotta get it ready for work soon. But this was a good stream. Better than last week, because, last week no one knew we were here because we kind of went MIA for 2 weeks without letting anyone know. But this time we're letting people know. So yeah, that's gonna call it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you not next week, but the week after that. 90% sure of that. But bye for now.
Bye.